Yeah, it's Tim. Nothing. Yeah, we're ready, baby. Okay. Welcome, everyone, on the live stream. We're getting hooked up on the radio side. Russellville, Arkansas tonight. Cyclones and the Bulldogs. Really big game for both boys and girls. Girls are way ahead in the standings, but Russellville's in third, 5-3, so an upset here will go a long way for everybody. Boys will be. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, run it up, baby. It's fine. I was just talking to the live streamers. Okay. Hello again, Bulldog fans, and welcome to Friday night 5A West basketball action. Tim Terry, Dr. Dutson Smith, Sean Holland. We're live in Russellville, Arkansas. Big one tonight for the boys and the girls, really, in conference play. Lady Bulldogs running away with the conference standings, and Russellville hanging around in third place at 5-3. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs are 9-0. I say running away. Valonia only has one loss, but of course it was to us. We'll decide all that next Friday at Valonia, but a lot of basketball between now and then. Won tonight, the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs just need to take care of business here. The Lady Cyclones are 5-3, 11-8 overall. Greenwood's 18-3 overall, and 9-0 in conference. Boys game also with a lot of implications. Greenwood's 5-4 overall, or in conference, and 9-10 overall, but they're only one game out of second. I say that they had to beat Valonia twice. Or actually, I guess really two games if you think about the head-to-head. But Russellville 8-1 in conference. They lead the Bulldogs and lead the 5A West at 14-5 overall. So it's gonna be a lot of fun tonight, and it would be a huge upset if Russellville wins and the girls and Greenwood wins and the boys. But we hope Greenwood can sweep. It's going to be a fun night of basketball here in Russellville.
Well, you talk about Russellville, and they played Valonia within 3 on Tuesday night.
The girls,
I mean,
yes.
It was a game that was very much in doubt. Valonia trailed by 6 in the fourth quarter. I was told that there were a couple girls that were hitting some shots from Russellville. They're making some threes, and that's some of the teams that you worry about that they get hot, yes. Which they could. Anybody could get hot, actually.
Right.
And if they get hot from 3, then it's really it could be a disaster. However, at the rate Greenwood scores,
you're going to have to stay hot.
You're going to stay hot. Like they could be hot for like 2 solid weeks to be able to try to keep scoring with Greenwood. But Russellville comes off of a game and they came in our place. We're undefeated when we played them in conference, and that didn't turn out so well for the Russellville Lady Cyclones that night. But they can provide some people from problems, especially if you're hitting from outside. And that doesn't matter if it's Russellville, if it's Valonia, if it's Siloam Springs. That three-point line changes some things. And if you're hitting shots, that can really change some things. And I remember when we played these guys a couple weeks ago, the girl that really impressed me was that freshman, 35, I believe, is her number. Ely, the freshman. She played really well against us at HB Stewart. And I think they'll try to establish her inside. Now, I was fortunate to sit at the scores table, so I heard some of the coaching. Coach Court kept saying, don't throw it in the air. Don't throw passes above them because their length is going to get there. You're not going to throw it quick enough where they can't get through their passing lanes. So Greenwood will do their customary press you, try to speed you up, and try to get the game going up and down the floor. If they do that, Russellville's not built to play that way. They're only built to try to set it up at the half court and hope that the three-point shots are falling.
Yeah, the Ely girl is a fantastic player. She's in the jump circle right now with Cartwright, a sophomore. Maddie Cartwright starts for Greenwood. Then your 4 seniors, Allie Saki, Kinley Fisher, Shay Goodwin, and Haven Clements. Lady Cyclones in their home whites, they control the tip. They work left to right on your radio dial. We're set up on the concourse up behind the scores table here at Cyclone Arena. And they may not get it across time. That's 10-second violation, yeah.
And close. Good thing it was because Saki was about to commit her first foul there. Harassing, hounding, and that's what Saki does.
7:48. So I don't guess I've ever seen a backcourt violation off a jump ball. I don't know if anyone ever has. That's a foul on number 10, Jaden Court, starting for the Lady Cyclones, a junior, the coach's daughter, Ryan Court, head coach for the Russellville Cyclones. Rain Thone also starting. Here's Greenwood, and Goodwin will find Fisher for a 3-ball left wing, not there. And Russellville with a rebound. Goodwin tried to steal it in the backcourt to no avail. Pilar Handy starting for the Lady Cyclones, number 25, a senior. Gracie Campbell's a junior, number 30. And then we talked about Talia Ely. And there's a ball that's thrown out of bounds, so the Lady Cyclones yet to get it over the half-court stripe.
With possession. That was technically over the half-court stripe.
Right, that's true. Limits one down in the backcourt to Goodwin. And now Saki way out on the floor right side. A couple of dribbles. She'll skip it to Fish, left wing. Up top to Goodwin. Back to Fish. High post, not there. Looked for Cartwright for a minute. Goodwin now right side, quickly back to Goodwin. Up top. Now Fish. They'll switch spots to Saki, right wing. Deep 3 on the way. Splash! I don't know. When Saki gets in the zone, it just thinks everything just starts flowing better. And she's been playing well. Timeout called by Coach Court for Russellville. 6:57.
And you know why that timeout's taken. They're in danger of another 10-second violation because they keep going back. We talked about this against Van Buren. Mm-hmm. You've got to get the ball and push it up the court. You cannot sit back in the backcourt, try to throw cross-court passes because you're going to – one or two things going to happen. Either obviously the 10-second violation or our girls are programmed to go get the ball. And you're going to have difficulty throwing it from sideline to sideline as opposed from going baseline to baseline. And so far in the early going, Van Buren, Russellville hasn't figured out to go – as traditional they would say in football, north and south, as opposed to east and west. But here I believe it's east and west against north and south.
Right. Yeah, right. And that programmer of this full court pressure is Richard Clay Reeves, and he's donning the sidelines again. 8 state titles, 5 here at Greenwood. There's another ball tipped out of bounds in the backcourt. Saki with active hands. See Maggie Roselle, my daughter here, Harley. Stephanie Shea, 3 seniors from last year's state championship squad, coming to watch the girls go at it. And here's Court in the front court. They're finally into the front court. Handy, now Thone, now Court, right wing. 1-3-1 defense, trapping up top, as usual, ladies in the road navies for Greenwood. White Greenwood across the front. High post Ely, hands to Thone. She'll try to get to the corner to Court. Oh, I beg your pardon, that's Handy over there. Even missed it again. That's Gracie Campbell, number 30. I'll get them all in a minute. Here's Court. Ely in the paint. 11-footer high off the glass is good. 3-2.
They worked the softness in that zone, found the open spot, and Ely knocks down her first shot of the ball game.
Good one up top. Fisher on the other end. Here's Saki back to Fish. They play catch between the circles. Now Kinley, top of the key, goes high post to Cartwright. Little teardrop. Won't go. Ely with the board. Maddie's got to make that one.
And she's going to have that all night. Just what Russellville did on the offensive end themselves.
Yep.
Found that weak spot in the zone or the soft spot and attacked it. Cartwright will have a few looks at that.
Fish hit with the foul as she kind of tried to flash for a steal. I heard a horn blow, but I'm not sure.
They subbed somebody in.
Well, I don't see anybody new on the floor.
Well, they're trying to figure something out, I think. The officials talking to
14. No, it was on Fisher.
No,
yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to give it to Saki officially, so that helps Kinley. We'll see if Sock fouls out, and that'll get maybe Mindy out of the bleachers. Her mother.
Or Ronnie.
Yeah, right. Here's Campbell down low, forced one at a bad angle, got the rebound, and then Cartwright squares up for a board. She's fouled by Pilar Handy.
And what you'll see with teams, and Van Buren tried to do this quite a bit, try to expose the offside block, which tends to be open in the 1-3-1 that we run. And if you can get the ball down there, you'll have some open looks.
Fish got a look from the right corner, but too hard on that one. The rebound to Campbell from Russellville. And now lots of pressure in the backcourt. Fish knocked that out of bounds. I swear they pointed blue. He did. She knocked it off of Handy. Greenwood's ball.
That's handy of her.
Right, thank you. Inbounds to Goodwin, 13-footer in the paint. Why not? Splash for Shea. Just a soft touch. Underrated. 5-2, Greenwood's lead. Here's Handy now. Ely deep in the backcourt. They're letting the big freshman 6-footer handle it. There's a pass that Cartwright tried to steal away. Ely barely beat the 10 count. Still with her dribble. Finds Handy. Fast break. Cutting down the left side of the lane. Up off the window. Good. Quickly Greenwood out of the net. And here they come. Goodness. Fisher already in the front court. Out to Goodwin up top. Skip it to the left corner. Saki. She's fouled. No call. Fisher's got it now. Left wing. Penetrates. Oh, nice bounce pass into Clements, but kicked away. Thread the needle there, Dr. Smith.
Yeah, it's a good look. Yep. Tough pass, but a good look.
Yeah. Fish got it now out of the right corner from Clements on the inbounds play. Give and go back to Haven. She's up off the window. Wouldn't go. She's fouled, though. That's the first on Rain Thone.
And what you see from Have is Have's not in there for her offensive prowess.
Right.
Now, she can score. She's sneaky.
Yes.
I mean, she can score.
Certainly.
But she's in there to go do one thing, and that's go get the rebound. But she facilitates on the offensive end. Found the weak spot there. Good pick and roll there. She dove to the basket and missed the front end of the two-shot free throws.
Well, that's the one thing that she can. She's sneaky good, you said, offensively. And if you're a team that leaves her alone, she will come get you and score some points. Second one's good from Clements. 6-4, Greenwood's lead. Here's Thone with it against the pressure. To Handy.
Oh.
She walked, no call. Handy will get it into the front court. Finds court. She'll drive left baseline. Cut off down there. Flipped it out to Thone. To Campbell. 3-ball. Right wing won't go. Saki had a shot at the board. Tipped out of her hand to Rain Thone. Rain Thone. Straight on 3-ball. It's good. And Russellville's actually leading 7-6. Here's Fisher now to Goodwin up top. Back to Fish, left side. Goodwin. Saki, skip it to Fish. Thought about a three. She'll drive in the lane. Little float shot. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Tipped out to Goodwin. Back to Fish on the right block. Shot wouldn't go. Fish battles for her own board, and it's out of bounds.
Just shots not falling early going here for Greenwood. And as they say, when the shots aren't falling, they got to try to find ways to score anyway. Fish had a couple cracks at it there. Normally shots that she makes, iron unkind to her in the early going, and Greenwood will substitute the normal three right off the bench. Trusty, Summit, and Megan Gray.
It's a different three that come out, though. This time we see Clements, Goodwin, and Saki. It's been a couple of different mixes every time as Cartwright and Fish stay in this trip. Campbell in the front court. They beat the press. Here's Court. She'll stop and pop from 10 feet. Good. Jaden Court with her first basket. It's 9-6. A 3-point Russellville lead. Fisher in the front court. To Saki, or to Gray. 3-ball. Left side won't go. Rebound. Ely for Russellville. And into Court. She's trapped in the backcourt. Coach says, come help. Ely's going to try to dribble across the timeline. Cartwright swats it out of bounds. It will stay with Russellville.
Yeah, I'm not sure Coach Court can get a pass, but he may have been open there for them trying to find somebody to get the ball to.
Here's Thone now. She'll get it into Ely in the front court, way out on the floor right side. Down to the corner to Campbell. Her 3-ball is good. Gracie Campbell talked about him getting a hot hand and keeping the game close with Bologna. I'm sure Campbell was involved in that.
Yes,
She's a good
she was.
shooter. 12-6. It's a 6-point Russellville lead. Fish will let one go from just left of the circle. It's no good. Guess who? Cartwright's in there for an offensive board, and she's fouled on the way up.
And that's on 25.
Second on Handy, so they don't have enough horses for foul trouble. Cartwright will toe the line. 2 for the sophomore.
See if she can be handy at the line for Greenwood.
Off the back iron, no good.
Opportunities you've got to take advantage of. When the clock's not running, obviously you're trailing in this one. I know it's still 2:47 left here in the first quarter, but Cartwright will tell you she should make every free throw she takes.
Missed them both, but long rebound to A.J. Summit. To Fisher. Back out to Gray, and they'll start over in the half court. Fish, high post, Cartwright, puts it on the deck. She'll drive in, and she's fouled this time by Ely. Get a chance to work on some more free throws. She needs to work, it looks like.
Well, you're going to see what the advantage is early. Cartwright's going to be able to go into the paint and attack the goal, and if she does that, she's really hard to stop because her ability to elevate, her ability to make creative shots, her ability just to attack the rim. She has no fear. She's now 0-3 from the free throw line, and she misses that one.
Well, she's missed the only open field goal attempt she had, too. Hey, you got that one to go. Just got to get some confidence. 12-7. Now the lead cut to 5. That's Court with it, middle of the floor, still in the backcourt. Pressure by Greenwood. They get it now into Ely in the front court. Down to Campbell. She'll let one fly again. Good. Gracie Campbell's found a hot hand. 6 points for her. It's 15-7. 8-point lead for Russellville. Maybe the largest deficit of Greenwood's this season. Trusty's little baseline jumper, good. Fish got an assist, her second. The freshman of Greenwood with her nice soft touch. 15-9. Here's the Court in the backcourt. Now Handy. Just barely got it over Cartwright. That is Thone back out to Court. Back to Thone in the left corner. Her three's on the way, and it's no good. Cartwright high for her third rebound already. Here's Cartwright now to Fish. Down the middle of the floor with her dribble. Down the right lane all the way to the basket. No problemo. Layup's good. Timeout, Coach Court. 15-11. Russellville leads by 4. Minute 46 first period. We'll take a quick break. Greenwood basketball on Greenwood Sports Center online and on Cool 104.7. Gracie Campbell had 20 against Valoni, Dr. Smith. That was the hot hand we talked about. And then Danye May had 37 in the boys' game.
That's good.
How many they score as a team, do we know?
56.
56. Good luck tonight. Well, I might bring my boy Swaggy P in tonight to do a little enforcing earlier on old Danye.
I'm more of the secret weapon that they put in like
I think Danye he was injured against us. I think he got hurt at some point.
He had
in
20.
the game we played. I mean, I still had 20,
Right.
but I think he got hurt during the game and missed some time.
Got you. Here we go. Russellville's basketball in the backcourt. That's Jaden Court with it. Greenwood in the press still. Back to Pilar Handy. Back to Court. She'll advance it towards midcourt, and Campbell comes to help out. And Campbell inside to Ely. Couldn't handle it. Went off of Cartwright, but she saved it in. It goes right to Handy, and she's fouled by Summit.
Yeah, just the ball not bouncing Greenwood's way here in the early going. Good play there by Ely just to save it. I think it was going to go off of Greenwood anyway.
Yep.
She saved it into her teammate, and Handy went to the free throw or went to the basket, even with her 2 fouls.
Yep.
And if you're Summit, just wish she would just try to take one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to contest the shot, and I know that's hard to do when you're out there playing.
Handy's free throw's good, and it's 3 points for her, 16-11. Need to try to go after Handy on the other end, get her third foul. Depth is a huge deal here for Russellville. Handy taking her time on the line. Shots on the way, and it's off no good. Summit with her second rebound. Coach Reeves says, let's go. Fish, now to Cartwright. Right side out on the floor, back to Fisher. Back to Cartwright. Deep three from the right wing. Off the mark, rebound Campbell. 16-11. Russellville leads by 5. Here's Ely with it. She'll try to dribble it near midcourt. Almost lost it. And gets it to Thone. Thone turns, finds Campbell. Why not? Hot hand, 3-ball. That time it won't go. Cartwright's high for the rebound. She'll push ahead to Fish. Has Gray to her left. She'll take it herself, and she's fouled. And free throw's coming.
Yeah, the 2-on-1 there. Draw the defender to you. She picks up the foul on Campbell. Maybe we get her in foul trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, that's her first. She's been the threat from outside. And Kinley just in the mode of, I'm tacking the goal. I'm going to the basket. She drew the contact. Gets the opportunity for 2 free throws here.
Well, that's good. You make them both and get the foul. That's better than dishing it to Gray and giving her an easy layup. It's 2 points either way, but this way you drew the foul on one of their starters. Some people say, well, that's she should have been unselfish there. Well, there's a method to the madness. And got them both, so it worked out well, and a good job there for Fish to make the free throws. She'll come out and get a breather. With Cartwright came out as well. Clements is back in, and Goodwin's back in. 16-12. Fisher with 4 points now. Handy ahead to the court, back to Handy. They'll come to Ely near side. She'll have to put on the deck and stolen away. They tried to go into the front court to Brianna Burke, who's checked in, another freshman. Clements has it. Now Gray. Here's Saki down to Goodwin in the deep right corner. She's in deep trouble down there. Steps through the double team, finds Clements, and Haven will have to get it out of there. She does. Here's Gray now, top of the key. Summit down to Sock. Pump faked out of the left corner. Shot up off the window, won't go. Went in a little bit out of control. Rebound to Russellville. Here's Burke with it. Back to Court. Down to Handy. Skipped it over to Burke. Here's Campbell, hot hand, 3-ball from the left corner. It's way long. It went off a Goodwin. Nope, they're going to say it went off Ely. Good. We'll take the board. 0.9 seconds left, so Greenwood's going to have to get it and go. Let's see if Goodwin knows that. She'll let it go to half court. On the way. Oh, just off the mark. Well, 16-12, Russellville leading Greenwood here after the first period. And Lady Bulldogs will regroup and get after it here in this next stanza. Let's take a break. Greenwood Sports Center online and Greenwood Basketball on Cool 104.7. We are back here at Cyclone Arena. Russellville, Greenwood, ladies 5A West action. And 16-13, Greenwood down after the first period. Saki with a deep three from the left wing. It's short, long rebound handled by Court. And she'll bring it across the timeline. Wants to work on Saki. Greenwood's man-to-man this trip. Pilar Handy drives down the left side of the baseline, shot up, and they're going to call a foul on somebody.
Maybe A.J. Summit. It is.
Yes, her second. Handy will go shoot free throw. She's 1 out of 2 from the line, 3 points. Summit, Clements, Gray, Goodwin, Saki on the floor to start the second period.
So much for what I say. I try to get Summit to take a foul, take a charge there.
Yeah, wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Of course, you know me. I didn't really see a foul, but I guess it was. Free throw's good for Pilar Handy. P-E''L-A-R. Pilar Handy. 17-13. Russellville's lead, one more, and Pilar got them both this time. That gives her 5 points. It's 18-13. Russellville with a 5-point lead. Goodwin's got it. Back to Sock up top. Deep three on the way. Splash! Got that one to go. That's their second three.
That can even the game quickly. And we saw Russellville knock some down in that first quarter to create a little separation.
Yep.
Greenwood trying to dial some in from long range now.
2 threes for Greenwood. Sock's got them both. Saki fouled that time. Court was trying to get around her. It's her first, no, it's her second, actually, which is a shame. The first one was actually on Fisher. So hopefully that won't come back and haunt us. Handy will inbound on the near baseline, or near sideline. Got it into Campbell, right wing. Goodwin on her. Now here's Summit working on tall Ely. Abby can handle it. Gray trying to work on Burke. Nice cut from Campbell. Good look from the freshman Burke. Campbell's up off the window for 8 points. It's 20-16 Russellville. Goodwin. High post Clements. Haven to the right elbow. Back out to Fish. Now Shea 3 ball just left of the circle. Splash! Here we go. Party time. Sock's first assist. It's 20-19.
And Shea doesn't generally shoot that shot, but she's got it in her arsenal if she'll pull the trigger.
May have the actually best-looking shot on the team. That's Saki's 3rd foul.
Yep, that's a tough foul, too, because she's trying to fight off a screen, trailing the girl, and that's 3 on her. They just couldn't get a timeout fast enough. So here comes Cartwright and Fish and Anna Trusty. Sock will have to sit down with her 3 fouls. 2 full fouls, 1 phantom.
Yes, that's a shame. I know it always comes back to haunt you. 20-19, Cyclones. Lady Cyclones lead by 1. They get it into Burke. Goodwin working on the freshman. Burke across the timeline now. Man-to-man again for Greenwood this trip. Coaches changing some defenses up a little bit. Wanting a 5-second call, couldn't get it. Now Campbell way out on the floor. No, that's Court. 3 ball won't go. Kind of a stop and pop. Maybe a little ill-advised. Rebound to Goodwin. To Clements in the lane. Up off the window, won't go. Campbell high for the rebound for Russellville.
That's unfortunate. Had 2 girls in the same spot. Yep. Cartwright was right behind Haven. Haven didn't know that. The ball was coming high. She just jumped up and tried to snag it, not knowing that behind her was Cartwright.
Another foul on Greenwood. This time it's on Shea Goodwin, her first. And getting close to the bonus now for the Lady Cyclones here with 5:51 to go, 2nd period.
We'll be shooting free throws either way. Either foul for either team now as we're both at 16 fouls.
They inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane. Got it to Ely, all alone. 12-footer won't go off the glass. Handy's there for a board. It won't go. Ely gets the next offensive board up over Goodwin's back. It won't go. Loose ball. Trustees came out of there with it, and she's fouled.
See who that's on. If that's Ely, that's her 2nd, isn't it? No, that's on.
That's her 3rd. Even
that's
better.
Handy.
Yep. Well, they're going to have to get into their bench a little bit now. Burke's out there off the bench, but after that, I'm trying to think who else the head came in the first meeting.
There's opportunities for them, obviously. They missed several point-blank shots there.
Certainly.
And if you're going to pull an upset, which this is what would –
right.
I mean, it would be.
Yes.
You're going to have to take advantage of every opportunity you have.
The freshman Anna Trusty buries the front end of the 1-and-1. She'll have 1 more coming. 3 points for her. It's on the way, splash. Mid-range jumper, so free throws shouldn't be a problem for her. And they try the old double out-of-bounds pass. It worked. Ely's got it. Around Cartwright into the front court. Wants to go all the way to the cup. Haven came over to help out. Threw a wild pass in there that Campbell just came up with. She's got 10 points. 22-21. Now, Greenwood took a brief lead there on Trusty's free throws, by the way. High post, Clements to Cartwright. Open 3, right wing. Just off the mark. Ely with a rebound. And Trusty tried to grab a steal, and then the foul called from way out on the floor. Had a good view, I guess, from way out there.
Trusty.
First on her. That'll send Ely to the line on the other end. She'll have a 1-and-1.
Yeah, just shots not falling, and second chance opportunities aren't there for Greenwood, as Russellville's done a good job of crashing the glass and getting the misses that Greenwood has.
Mm-hmm. Ely's first free throw is on the way, off the mark. Clements with the rebound. What do you know? It's only her 2nd. Goodwin ahead to Fish, left corner. Thought about a 3, now finds Clements at the high post. Back to Fish. Thought about another 3. They're close on her quickly. Goodwin up top now to Cartwright high post. She wasn't ready for it. She was going to zig and not zag. So it's a turnover. And Court's got it now for Russellville. 4:50 to go. A 1-point Lady Cyclone lead. Court down the right side of the lane, stops and pops. Wow, good shot for Jaden Court. She's got 4 points, a junior. And it's 3-point Russellville lead. Here's Fish on the other end, quickly. From the left side, up top to Goodwin. Back to Fish, thought about a 3, she'll drive in. Up off the window, good for Kinley Fisher.
And there's going to be opportunities. They're closing out so aggressively on the 3-point shot to prevent her from getting outside. And Coach Court worked for that foul.
Yep.
He was working it the whole offensive possession for Greenwood. Shea picks up her 2nd foul. But fouls generally aren't a problem for Greenwood. I mean, they're going to commit their fair share, but they can go 10, 11 deep and still be okay.
And a 1-and-1 for Coach Court's daughter, Jaden. First one's on the way, and it's good. She's got 5 points now. 25-23. Lead is 2 for Russellville.
But if you're Russellville, this is the script you want. You want to keep it slow. You want to take advantage of your opportunities and make your open shots. Court's done that here, makes 2 free throws, and Greenwood with possession down 3.
Fisher got behind the defense. Goodwin found her, and splash! A 3-ball from the left corner. A nice look from Goodwin on her 3rd assist. Greenwood's tied it up at 26.
And that'll drive you nuts when you get a transition 3 off of made free throw.
Yeah, right. Here's Court trying to work on Goodwin again. She'll skip it to Campbell, left side. Now a Burke up top. They stretch the D. They're going to get Cartwright reaching around Ely. She'll get more free throws. First on Cartwright. Ely missed the front end of the 1-on-1 a while ago. This will be the last 1-on-1 for Russellville. Megan Gray will come in and get Goodwin.
Shea will have to come out with her 2 fouls. You don't want to pick up a 3rd. You already got 3 on Saki.
Ely's first free throw on the way. Too long. And a foul. That's a great call. Cartwright had clear position, and Campbell came up behind her and pushed her and caused Cartwright to lose it out of bounds. Second on Campbell. Cartwright gets to go back to the roller coaster that is the free throw line, where she's 1 out of 4.
Well, and the lack of depth, again, for Russellville is going to show up here, and foul trouble keeps mounting.
Cartwright missed the front end of the 1-on-1. She's 1 for 5. Rebound handy, and Clements had her hemmed up in the backcourt. Coach Court wants a timeout for Russellville, and we'll take it with him. We're tied at 26, 3:51 to go, second period. Lady Bulldogs, Lady Cyclones, Greenwood Sports Center online, and on the air of Cool 104.7. We're back here at Cyclone Arena. Beautiful Russellville, Arkansas. Full court press by the Lady Bulldogs here, tied at 26, 3:45 to go in the second period. Court got it across the timeline for Russellville. Jaden's with her dribble. Trusty giving her a little room. Now she'll drive around her into the key. Shot blocked by Trusty. Yeah, you're going to get this on the road. And a great official with a push from behind as he administered the call on a blocked shot that was clean as a whistle. Coach Reeves giving him a little earful. Court will go to the line for 2 shots and miss it. Brick. Ball don't lie.
That's what they say.
3:36.
But that's the official that's on the offside behind the play.
Yeah, we definitely couldn't see that big shove in the back. Missed them both. Cartwright with a rebound. Her 5th board. Maddie into the front court. With the dribble up top of the key, just broke Burke's knees and then finds Fish. Splash for 3 from the left corner. Ho! Gray was in there to get the assist around the corner, but wow. And then a timeout called as Greenwood can't get the ball in, and Court calls another timeout.
That's his 4th timeout. He's got 1 left the rest of the game. But we've said this. I mean, you got to take them, and you know how important it is to try to keep this thing close.
Yep.
Greenwood with a 3-point advantage. You're trying to make sure that your girls stay in it. You don't get – I mean, so many of the Greenwood games are over at halftime,
Yes.
for lack of a better word.
Yes.
And he's trying to keep it close. He's within 3. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. You value that possession and say, hey, we still got to chip away. We can't give them another opportunity to inbound right down here on their offensive end and let Fish or Cartwright or Gray or Trusty, whoever, hit a 3 from outside.
Cyclones have done a great job of pacing the game,
That's
keeping
it.
it slow,
Yep.
and it shows right here on the score.
Yep, that's exactly right. Here we go again, full court press, Cyclones in the backcourt. 1 timeout left. Ely trying to get it in, finally found Court. Man-to-man, the coach to clear out and let Jaden take it. She administered the contact. Coach can't get a call. He's not happy about it. Jaden with a push off, still dribbling, 5 seconds. Coach didn't like that either. Here's Handy, left side to Ely on the block. Skipped it over to Campbell. She'll let a three go from the right side, way off the mark. Rebound is, they're going to get this on Ely, and that's a call I don't like. That's her second foul. Trusty came out with the rebound, and there was no advantage taken by either player, so just let her go and we'll play. Now, I like it as a Greenwood fan, but I don't like that call there.
Well, and Clay doesn't like it because he's trying to get the offensive foul because Court is dribbling down the court, obviously.
Right.
And she's throwing her shoulder in, and Megan Gray's trying to get position, and Coach is trying to beg for that call to no avail, but no harm, no foul, I guess.
I guess.
Because we get the rebound and the foul's committed, and that's on Ely. She picks up her second.
Sweet Moses caught right, buried both ends of the front and one. She's 3 for 7 from the line now, 3 points. Greenwood leads by 5, and Lady Bulldogs, let's see if they can get another defensive stopper. Maybe a dagger possession coming up. Coach Court saying she's hand checking. So both coaches grabbing about the same offense and defensive play. It's funny. Here's Handy now, left wing. Clements on her, Greenwood man-to-man this trip. Handy's lost her dribble, finds Campbell. Nice cut by Handy down to the right block. Cut off, double team. Back up top it goes to Court. Gray just harassing her. She'll hand it off to Campbell. They switch on it. Now Ely out on the floor. Cartwright knocked it away from her. Now she's dead with her dribble picked up. Can Cartwright get the 5-second call? They did that time, finally. Don't need Ely handling the basketball out on the floor for that long.
Not that far,
No.
for sure.
Well, you see Stein do it some for the Greenwood boys, but he usually gets rid of it quickly. This could be a dagger possession. Here's Fish now, right corner. Trusty out on the floor. Anna will dribble, come over to Gray, left wing. Back to Fish, right side. To Gray, left wing. Deeps three, not going to take it. Hands it off to Fisher, out on the logo. Now Megan Gray, right wing. Fish, she's going to penetrate. Around Campbell, off the window, easy.
Woo! Again, that's set up by the three-point shot. The threat, that's got to be Greenwood ball. That is.
Yeah, it was. Gray tipped it out of bounds, and it hit Ely, the inbounder. She was just standing there, and it goes back to Greenwood. 14 points for Fisher, and the Lady Bulldogs up 33 to 26. As Ely will come out and thrown back in. Where's she been? What her dad's thinking, I'm sure. Here's Cartwright. Nice back cut from Clements. She missed the bunny. Cartwright with an offensive board, and she's fouled. Oh,
They're
baby.
going to call this one on. That's on 30.
That's her third.
Campbell.
And now Campbell and Handy have 3. Ely with 2.
Give Cartwright credit, crashing the glass there. Not counting a made shot there for Haven Clements. Attacking the glass, which she should do, and Greenwood all of a sudden on an 8-0 run.
Yep.
It was 26-26. Greenwood's now 34-26 advantage. Cartwright trying to extend it to 9.
Missed that one. She made the first one, so she's got 4 points. She's 4 of 9 from the line. The rebound to Russellville, and a jump ball called as Campbell was harassed in the backcourt.
That favors Russellville. They get the ball, and Coach Court is wanting a foul.
Well, you got to beg for everything against this Greenwood team. I mean, he knows his girls are in foul trouble. We've got a few as well, but we just keep bringing aces out of the deck off the bench. It's unbelievable. Here's Court now working on Gray. She'll cross the timeline. Megan right with her step for step to the left wing. Minute 20 to go before halftime. Handed it off to Handy. She's got it way out on the floor. Megan's on her now. They switched. Picked up her dribble, nearly stolen away, but Burke's got it. She wants to try to penetrate and lost the handle as Cartwright moved. The big tree moved over. Fish with the steal. Here she comes. Finds Gray. 3-ball right wing. Short. She's fouled. Oh, that's on Campbell. That's her 4th,
That's
Dr.
4
Smith.
on her, trying to close out. Great job, Matt. Megan Gray has done a great job defensively, kind of like a piranha, just attacking and just staying right there.
Yeah, Hunter Houston style, huh?
And Court can't get rid of her.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden Campbell picks up her 4th.
Flash. Megan Gray's first free throws, nothing but the bottom of the net. 35-26 with 61 seconds left.
Coach Court leaving her out there with 4 fouls.
Yeah, why not? You got to have her on the floor. Ooh. Missed that one. If she fouls out, I mean, you just got to go who's behind her. You want the person behind her on the floor now or later. You got to try to keep it close. One more for Gray. Got 2 out of 3. Fouled on the 3-ball. She's got 2 points. The lead is 10. It's a 10-0 run for Greenwood, 36-26. And here is Burke with it for Russellville. Trusty working on her. Freshman on freshman. This will be a fun battle the next few years, both wearing number 3. Burke still out there on the floor with her dribble. Got a pick from Campbell. Tried to drive in, and she's going to be offensive fouls. Cartwright stepped up and took the charge from Burke. She got too deep and out of control.
Here's one from Aaron Gamble. Just told me this guy uses timeouts like I use mulligans. Just get rid of them so you have no options for later.
That's exactly right. I admire your golf game giving him that many mulligans. Here's Greenwood now with 45 seconds. 36-26, a 10-point lead, and Gray's going to push it up as Zariah Willis has checked in. She played pretty well in the JV game at Greenwood for sure. I didn't see him today. Number 12 there, she's not a bad player. This time Fish drives in. Coach Court wanted a jump ball, and I kind of agree with him a little bit there, but it's going to be a foul on Willis.
Getting the stat book right when you come out.
Yeah.
I mean, come onto the floor, pick up your first foul, and Fish go to the free throw line.
14 points for Fish. He's 2 for 2 from the line. 3 for 3. 15 points. Huge first half for Fisher.
And the run continues for Greenwood, 11-0 right now.
2 assists for Fisher as well in the half. Splash. Got them both 16 for the senior, heading to Mercer College in Macon, Georgia, Division I. Look forward to seeing how she succeeds at the next level. Like watching all these former Greenwood athletes, boys or girls, any sport. Here's Russellville now, 17 seconds. Ely's got it in the right corner down at the soft spot. Tried to skip it to Willis. Cartwright with the steal. Here comes Maddie. And she lost the handle.
Went off her leg.
Turnover. Back to Russellville.
Willis was in her pocket. And
Right.
I think she may have tipped it just a little bit and got it out of her grip, and it ended up bouncing off of her foot.
Court with it, looking to beat the clock. Trusty making her work for the timeline. Forces one up at the buzzer to no avail. And the half's over. Well, it was fun while it lasted. The Lady Cyclones pushed these Greenwood Bulldogs around a bit. Actually had an 8-point lead at one point, 15-7. With the Lady Bulldogs on a 31-11 run, we'll call it officially. And they lead 38-26 here at half. And with fouls mounting for the Lady Cyclones, they'll be having to go into their bench a little deeper than, or a little earlier than they wanted to. And that's going to end up favoring Greenwood. I'm not sure. That's some halftime. The boys were coming out to shoot, I thought.
I think cheer or dance or somebody's going to perform.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Fisher's got 16 points at halftime, so we'll give you some first half stats. 6 points for Saki. Had 2 early threes, but foul trouble. 1 point for Clements, 1 out of 2 from the line. 5 for Shea Goodwin. 4 for Cartwright, all at the free throw line. She's 4 for 9 from the line. Trusty's got 4 points, and Megan Gray's got a basket off the bench. Summit played, hasn't scored. 6 points for Jaden Court for Russellville, a 3-ball for Rain Thone, and then she just mysteriously went into the shadows of the Russellville bench for some reason. Here is 5 points for Pilar Handy. 3 fouls, though. 10 points for Gracie Campbell. 4 fouls for her. 2 points for Talia Ely, their big girl in the middle. We'll take a break here at halftime in the Cyclone Arena in Russellville as the Lady Bulldogs lead 38-26 over the Lady Cyclones. It's Greenwood Basketball, or Greenwood Sports Center online, and Bulldogs Basketball on the air. It's on Cool 104.7. You can give me a 9. We're ready, baby. Yeah, bring it on. Let's go. Wow, take your time. We'll stay here. Good. Thank you. Yep. We're back here at Cyclone Arena. Hey, Ronald Reagan Realty sponsored in part tonight's ball game. Appreciate the Clements boys and all their help with Greenwood Athletics. And they are sponsoring our player spotlight this season, all senior boys and girls. And tonight we will go with Allie Saki, our Ronald Reagan Realty senior spotlight. Nicknames: Al, Sock, Allie.
3 fouls.
3 fouls, girl. Yeah. 2 threes, 3 fouls.
Phantom fouls.
She's a senior with a 3.98 GPA. Basketball and softball, her sports here at Greenwood. Favorite subject is math. She wants to major in phys ed and health with an endorsement in coaching. She's going to the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville to play softball for Coach Deifel and the Lady Razorbacks. All-stater in softball and basketball. Her parents are Mindy and Ronnie Saki. There it is, the favorite saying. It is what it is. That's her favorite saying. You know, it is what it is. Favorite authors, Abby Glines, and her favorite music artist, Juice WRLD. No O. Juice WRLD. With no O. Juice WRLD.
I think we've done this before, haven't we?
We've done them all before.
Yeah, but
Juice WRLD.
no O.
No O. In
That's not Juice WRLD. No O is
That's
not the name of the artist.
WRLD. Juice WRLD. That's the artist.
There's no
World.
O in
Right.
world.
Right.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD.
Okay, I'm with you.
Here's Greenwood's basketball. We're ready to go second half. Saki back in there with her 3 fouls. Goodwin, Clements, Cartwright, Fish, and Saki tried to start out with a deep 3. Offensive board from Cartwright down there who snuck in behind Ely, and she's fouled on the way in.
That's 3 on Ely, isn't it?
Sure is.
Coach Court has his hands raised
Yeah.
to the sky saying, what are you supposed to do? I don't know if he was mad at Ely for not getting the offensive rebound, or the defensive rebound, I'm sorry, or for committing the foul.
It was an and one. She missed the free throw. Cartwright, I'll dare say, atrocious from the line so far tonight. Pressure in the backcourt. Campbell's got it now in the front court. 4 fouls for her. Handy, Campbell, Court, Thone, and Ely on the floor for the Lady Cyclones. They work right to left. Oh, nice back cut from Campbell. Got it behind the zone. And Campbell's got 12 points.
Ended that 14-0 run for the Lady Bulldogs.
Wow. Goodwin now. High post, Clements left elbow. 1 dribble to Cartwright left wing. Picked up her dribble, out to Goodwin. They'll reset. Now back to that's Clements at the high post. Goodwin lets one go from 26 feet. Won't go. Ely got that board, though. Cleared it out away from Saki and hands it to Court. And now she'll need help. She's saying, come help me. This Saki girl don't mind fouling. Here's Thone. Now into the front court it goes to Ely. Now back to Court, double teamed. Thone's got it, right side to Handy. She lost the handle, and it's out of bounds. A turnover.
Off her hands.
Off her hands.
Goodwin gets the inbounds pass. Now to Saki. Back to Clements, who attacks the goal. And they're going to call a foul. I'm not sure about that one.
That was a terrible call. It got 30. That's all for Campbell.
That's 5 for her.
Wow. Sweet Maria. That's a shame. She's going to foul out with 12 points. She'll have to watch this as her teammates are going to try to take on the Lady Bulldogs without her.
Whoa.
And there goes Thone as well off the floor. So Burke came in for Russellville, and a new player, 14, is Paige Thomas. Paige was magnificent in the JV games the other night at Greenwood. And I like this Thomas girl. She's a junior, 5'11". She had a pretty good skill set. Thought she ought to get more time. We'll see if she can come in and help. Number 14 there on the lane for the Lady Cyclones. Clements got 1 out of 2, right?
Yes, sir.
And so she's got 2 points. She was 1 out of 2 her last trip. Pressure in the backcourt. There's Court with it. Saki on her. Looking for help. Back to Handy. She'll have to try to push to the midcourt stripe. Got across the timeline. Barely got it back to Court. Ooh. Cartwright with a blocking foul. It's her second. First team foul.
The whistles are playing a part here early in the second half.
Summit's going to check in for Cartwright quickly here. AJ will get, this is an early substitution. Coach giving her a little instruction. Wanted her to steal that ball earlier, I guess, in the backcourt. Here's Burke with it for Russellville. She'll cross the timeline. Found Court, now down in the corner. Ely left side. Didn't even look at it. No one guarded her. Burke to Handy. Now Thomas. And the ball swatted away by Goodwin. Ely tried to save it. Shea's out of there with a steal. She got the save from Ely. Finds Saki down the right side, up off the window. Won't go. Thomas with a rebound.
Yeah, Saki tried to anticipate a foul was going to be called. Short-armed it.
Here's Burke asking for help. This is what Coach was saying. That pass right there, he wanted Cartwright to get. That time Summit didn't go get it. They still hadn't got across the half-court stripe. And Coach Court's complaining now to Handy that they got to get it across the half-court timeline. Another violation in the backcourt. It's 41-28. Lady Bulldogs lead. 5:50 to go, third period. Saki puts it on the deck. Kicks it out to Summit. Now to Fish. Deep three from the left corner. Splash for Kinley Fisher. Look out.
And what they say is one more. Summit had an opportunity there. She found the open player to her left. One more pass she made, and Fish rewarded her with an assist. Fish from downtown.
Burke gets it across the timeline finally. Handy now to the right wing with her dribble. Picked up her dribble. Finds Paige, or that's Court rather. She'll find Paige Thomas, but she traveled down there on the block. Coach Court wanting her out of there, but I say stay with her, Coach.
And I don't know that Thomas expected to be that wide open.
Yeah,
she
right.
The baseline and was like, whoa, nobody's here.
Yeah. Stone checks back in for Russellville. Here comes Greenwood, 44-28. Summit couldn't get it to Fish that time. Ely was in the way. Now Saki nearly traveled. Guarded by Thome. Back to Goodwin. Now high post. Couldn't get it to Sock. Here's Fish. 3-ball left wing. Splash! Oh, baby, it's raining fish tonight.
You may want to find her.
Well, they're going to try to, I guess it's one of those, let her beat us and somebody else not beat us, or give her points, and it's not going to work, or she'll score 50.
You know what happens with a fish out of water?
Yeah.
Like, I guess we're seeing it. She's just knocking them down. Sock, great defensive play.
Yep, nice steal from Sock ahead. Now Goodwin's on the run, up off the window. Yep, party time. Greenwood's picking it up now. They've piddled around with him for a moment. And tip your hat to Russellville. They were gamey, but they just couldn't hang on with the depth. Fouls got them, and just overall energy. Greenwood just like unbridled racehorses. They just keep running. Here's Thomas out of the corner, right side for Russellville, harassed by Goodwin. And a 5-second call. That's another turnover.
Well, we mentioned it is 26-26 at one point. That's a 23-2 run Greenwood's in the midst of right here.
Saki, right wing. Skipped it to Summit. 18-footer short out of that left corner. Ely with a rebound. Finds Burke.
Of course, there's a lot of the 5A West that can relate to this 23-2 runs that Greenwood has put on.
Timeout Russellville. He'll have to use his last one with 3:59 left because they couldn't get it across the timeline. Let's take a break with him. It's Greenwood Basketball online at Greenwood Sports Center and Cool 104.7. With the lead. And, Sean, you were mentioning the first half.
Yeah, the first half kind of reminds you of a cat playing with a mouse and kind of letting it get ahead and think it's going to escape, and then all of a sudden, no.
Very good analogy.
You know, the Greenwood will not be foreign to this facility tomorrow as Dual State. Wrestling will be over here tomorrow morning. Coach Kincaid and the Grapplers, if you will, the Bulldogs that are returning, are two-time defending Dual State champions, have an opportunity to make it a three-peat tomorrow. Wish the boys in blue, and the girls for that matter, luck tomorrow as they compete over here in Cyclone Arena for the Dual State championship in Class 5A.
Coach Court is furious. They could barely got it across the timeline out of the timeout, only needing to go about 4 feet. Underneath, the ball got to Handy. Fish almost blocked it. She found Ely. She missed a bunny layup on the left side. Saki's out of there with it. She'll go around the defender, and that's a bad call. You see this a lot as offensive players will go in and kind of throw their body into a player and create the contact, and I just can't stand being bailed out like that. You know,
Saki's really good at it.
Yes.
I mean, she'll fling it up, and looks like she's made it. She's perfected it to where it looks like there's contact when she
Yeah.
flings it up, and then she hits the floor with such force.
Right. Chelsea Dungy for the Lady Razorbacks is the queen of it, maybe in the country, and I love her for it. Here comes Cartwright back in. She'll get Summit. 3:37 to go. Greenwood's lead is 22 rather. And Saki will tow it one more time. 7 points for her. Missed the second one. Rebound to Thone for Russellville. Saki immediately with pressure. Her battery just never stops.
Ever.
Here's Court now in the front court. Almost got a foul. Court will stop and pop for three. Not there. Goodwin with the board. Coach says push it, and she's going to. Ahead to Sock. Up off the window. And they're going to call a charge this time. I guess it's turnabout's fair play. Coach didn't like the call.
Well, I can't tell if he didn't like it or if he just didn't want Sock to do that.
Right. Fourth foul on her. And the inbound for Russellville. Ely got it into Burke. Now Thone. Trying to get it across the timeline. Cartwright waits on her. There's Burke, middle of the court. Down low, when you break it up front like that without any problem, you're going to be benefited in the backside and handy with an easy, wide open layup. 50-30. Fish, three ball. Way out. Off the mark. Clements got the board to Fish. Back to Clements in the top of the key. She'll drive. Floater. Won't go. It's a block. That might have been more of a charge than the first one on Saki. Haven will go to the line. She's got 2 points. She's 2 for 4 from the line.
Handy just picked up her fourth, if I heard correctly. Yep.
So I missed a foul. I missed a foul on one of their players somewhere. I only have 3 in this half. Clements made the first free throw. She's got 3 points, all free throws. Trusty will come in and get Saki. One more for Clements. Out, in and out, no good. Ely with the rebound. 51-30, Greenwood's lead. 2:45 left, third period. Here's Burke in the backcourt. Now Thone. They give her room to dribble it close, and they attack before she gets to the timeline. Lazy pass nearly stolen by Cartwright. Now Burke's got it in the front court. Nice skip pass down to Ely, but just not enough mustard. Stolen out there by Fisher. Ahead to Cartwright. Up off the window. It won't go, and poor Burke getting picked on again down there. It's her third foul.
Yeah, she just threw her hands up, said, I'm going straight up. And it's back in transition again. You got to get back. If you're one of the guards at the top of the key, obviously, you got to get back. Your responsibility is to defend the goal and get back. Cartwright beat him down the floor, draws the foul. She goes to the free throw line and knocks down the first.
I called that on Rain Thone, actually, so her second. Team's fifth.
My apologies to Burke.
There's the other foul. Was Gracie Campbell's foul out. Bam, got them both. Cartwright with 8 points now, 6 from the free throw line. 53-30. Here's Russellville trying to get it across the timeline. Burke tried to flip one by Cartwright, and she got in the passing lane, and she may be injured. Got tripped up. We'll give Cartwright the steal. It's her third steal. 2:20 left. Clay coming out to check on Maddie.
She's got her hip is what she looks like.
She came down awkward, and we will take a break and check on the sophomore Cartwright. 53-30, Greenwood leads. 2:20 left, third period. Greenwood Sports Center online and Cool 104.7.
Checking in here for Greenwood, number 12, Abby Summit. She'll be shooting free throws.
Cartwright got up on her own recognizance, but since time was stopped, she'll have to come out. She was wanting to go shoot free throws, but they called the foul on the floor. So Summit will come in for Maddie as Cartwright out. Clements inbounds to Fish. 3 ball from the left wing is off the mark. Clements climbed over the back. That'll be her first foul. Shame on you, Haven, for only having one foul here. 2:17 left, third period.
Almost made it through 3 quarters without committing a foul.
It's unprecedented. Greenwood stays in the press. Here's Thone. To Burke. Trusty's up in her pocket. Back to Thone. The parents say, get it across the timeline. Everybody in the backcourt, it's easier said than done, Mom. Come on out here and you do it.
Whoa.
Nice little pivot. That's a full pivot from court. Couldn't make the layup. Summit runs down the rebound. Pretty neat looking deal there. Never seen that before. Goodwin finds Trusty out of the left corner. Oh, my God. A little floater one-hander as she took on some contact in for the freshman. She's got 6. Unbelievable.
Was that a Chandler Bing
Yeah,
pivot?
yeah, right. That pivot. That was Ross Geller. Very good.
Oh, my God.
Here's Burks. 3 won't go. Long rebound to Pilar Handy. And walk call on Pilar. Yes. Good Friends reference. Can't have enough of those. So 55-30. Lady Bulldogs up 25. Minute and a half. Goodwin finds Trusty. Down to Summit. Deep left corner. Back up to Goodwin. Goes to Summit left side. Now Trusty wants to drive that baseline again. I don't blame him. Exact same thing. It's too easy. Goodness gracious.
I feel like we've seen this before. It's like deja vu all over again. She just continues to do that.
Why
In
not?
the infamous words of the great Yogi Berra, or late Yogi
Yeah.
Berra. It's like deja vu all over
That's
again.
right. 57-30, another 10-second violation. That's our third of the night. And one off the opening tip, which just blows my mind. But, I mean, that's what happens. 57-30, minute 5 left. Goodwin in the backcourt. To Clements, now Trusty. Where you at? Get over there, Ann, and drive the baseline and shoot the little float shot. Puts it on the deck, goes to Summit. 3-ball, left corner. Splash! Oh! Summit corner it is. First points tonight for AJ. 60-30. We got mercy rule action. 43 seconds. Burke throws a baseball pass. Now, not enough mustard on that. Clements with a steal. Haven down the middle of the floor with her dribble. Penetrates Summit to the left corner. She'll come off the wing out to Goodwin up top. Goodwin to Fish. Thought about a 3. Now looks inside. There's Clements at the high post. She'll turn around, jump, 10-footer, splash. You bet
Got
you, baby.
this.
You bet you.
36-4 run since about the 2-minute mark, maybe the 3-minute mark left in the first half.
Yeah. Third assist for Fisher, by the way. 10 seconds. Here's Stone out on the floor. Trusty got up in the passing lane. She's got it ahead to Fisher. Breaking down the left side of the lane, up off the window. Good.
Defense to offense. What's Greenwood known for? Turning defense into offense.
64-30. And what started out as a fun, just handy backyard friendly ball game has turned into an old-fashioned woodshed beatdown. 64-30. Lady Bulldogs in command here. Let's see. Let me do my math here. That's 26-4 in that period alone. 8 minutes left in this first game here in Russellville. Lady Bulldogs flexing the proverbial muscles here in 5A West action. We'll take a break. Greenwood Sports Center online and Cool 104.7. Lady Bulldogs, humongous third period.
Well, about 11 minutes of actual game
Yeah.
action. They've gone on a significant run.
Yes.
It was 26-26, so we're looking at a 38-4 run. I mean, I'm trying to do math. Math is hard. I need to get Aaron Gamble up here.
Yeah.
He can do some math with us. But, yeah, it's 38-4 run since about the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. Greenwood started out a little sluggish, started out a little slow. But one thing about these Lady Bulldogs, scoring is not a problem. They can do that at a premium. There's a lot of teams in the 5A West and 5A in general that would like to have 64 points in a game, let alone in 3 quarters.
Some boys teams, too. Here's
That's why I just said 5A.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't classify
Right,
gender.
Right, gotcha. Here's Greenwood on the defense and slapped away. Trusty gets the steal to Summit. She'll stop and pop from 14 feet. Not there. Burke with a rebound. Stolen away out of there. Goodness gracious. Saki comes up with the loose ball and an easy layup. She's got 9 points, 66-30.
And Burke was just trapped down there underneath her own basket, and she's listed at 5'6". That's very generous. She was trapped, and there's 3 girls around her, all in blue. Saki comes out of there with it and gets 2 points.
Thone's got it. They try to feed inside. Summit, no problem. Just got in the passing lane. Her second steal. Here comes AJ down the middle of the floor with a dribble. Flips it to Gray. Deep 3 from the left wing. It won't go. Long rebound. Anna Trusty runs it down, the freshman. Now flies in from the other side. Couldn't get the floater to go. Got her own rebound. Going to be, nope. Jump ball. They did get it. That'll be another rebound for her officially. And Willis will check back in for Russellville.
And she needs to go to that left side of the baseline where she was just
I'd like to have seen a little versatility, though.
automatic.
Right. Inbounds comes to Cartwright. Back to Summit. Pump fakes. Oh, we got to go to the cup, Abby. But she'll kick it out to Sock for 3. Not there. Long rebound. Willis had it. And lost the handle, though. Trusty comes out of there.
Good play
with the
by
steal.
Anna not to actually grab the possession in the front court because she was going to the back court with momentum.
Gray found Summit. She went to the basket and was fouled by 25. Handy, that's her 5th.
5 for her.
Summit with 3 points, all here in the second half, and she's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
I got to remember that the clock is running.
Yes.
Sportsmanship rule.
That's right. Thomas will come back in for Russellville, a player I liked. She did played well in the JV action I talked about earlier, but struggled a bit earlier. I'd like to see her play better for Coach Court. Let's see the shot on the way. Summit's good. She's got 4 points now for AJ, the junior.
I'd like to see her play better just whenever they're not playing Greenwood.
Yes, that's right. True. One more for Summit. And Trusty's in the lane early. A lane violation negates her 5th point. She's like, AJ, shoot it. What are you taking so long? I'm leaning. So I guess I got to X that, which would denote the lane violation. That's a shame. 67-30. And here's Russellville with it. Burke back to Court, way out on the floor. Greenwood sags the press a little bit, and Jaden says, I'm going to shoot a deep 3. That will probably get the pressure scooted back out away a little more. 9 points for Court. Here's Gray. Back to Saki, left side. Looking in, nobody home. Back to Gray. They play catch out here between the circles. Saki cuts through, now has it. Nope, it's tipped out of bounds by Ely over here in front of the Greenwood bench.
Yeah, Greenwood got to solve this zone defense that they're playing.
Saki inbounds to Gray out on the floor. Ryan Lindsay, Coach Reeves' assistant, up, and they're talking about it. Saki penetrates, found Trusty. 3-ball, splash from the left wing.
That's the side of the court for her. But she's amphibious. She can do it from either, or ambidextrous, as they say. She can go either way.
Burke back to Court out on the floor. Greenwood's dropped a little 3-2 look. Willis out of the left corner. Penetrates. Ball stolen away by Trusty. She finds Summit. Summit wants to run with it. You have numbers. AJ down the left side of the lane. Left it for Cartwright up off the window. Good and one. Oh, baby.
Good offensive transition there. Great job by Summit to run the floor, find her good buddy, very good buddy, Maddie Cartwright on the right side. It was a 4-on-1. Broke it down perfectly. Just a great bounce pass between defenders. She went up and scored.
Cartwright and 1 is good. She's made 3 free throws in a row. It's been an adventure. Got that one to go. She's got 11 points. Yes.
And just when you think, all right, they're pulling in, here comes Adriana and old Smiley. She's going to fire. She's in double figures waiting to happen.
Yes. Ella Williams and Adriana Russin check in, a couple of sophomores for the Lady Bulldogs. They'll join Trusty, who's a freshman, Summit and Gray, who are juniors. That foul was on Russin right out of the gate, getting the scorebook. Evan Brown, a senior, will come in and get Trusty.
I look down at Adriana's mom and just see her shaking her head. Just wants her to play solid defense.
Right.
Don't commit the foul.
Russellville inbounds on the baseline. The ball thrown out near midcourt, and Court ran it down.
Near midcourt.
Near midcourt. On the court. She's got the dribble now. Brown harassing her. To Burke. Back to Court. Back to Burke. Thought about a deep 3. The freshman puts it on the deck. Into the key. Back to Court. Left side now as they swap spots. Court's 3-ball is good. Jaden Court, Koerdt. Her dad is Ryan, the coach. On the other end, Brown tried to lay up on a transition quick. Look, even these Lady Bulldogs will move the ball quickly down the floor. No avail. It's not good. And here comes Russellville the other way. Burke has it. 73-36, Greenwood with a huge lead. Here's another three from Jaden Courts. Boom. Got it to go. 3-3. That's 2 in a row. She's made 3 on the game. And it's 15 points for her. Here's Evan Brown with up on top. Comes to Gray, and it's swatted out of bounds by Ely. Coach Reeves not happy. Wanting Evan to get going in there. Getting some work here with, on the good minutes. Evan playing with Gray and Summit. Evan can sure shoot it. Gray with the dribble. Knocked out of bounds, looking for Rustin in the left corner. I'm going to make Clay happy. That's twice.
No, Dog is going to be coaching still, even though he's up 34 at this point.
The old bald noggin's red as the Russellville Cyclones chairs in here. Brown, flip shot, won't go, little floater. There's my girl Thomas with a rebound, but Rustin got it away from her, and they're going to say she traveled as she went to the floor.
She just took a seat.
Yeah.
I mean, and she knows it. She got a little smirk,
smile.
A little smile.
73-39, minute 24, clock running in the mercy rule. And here's Court with it. Shoot it, baby. You got the hot hand. Nope, she passed it, and Summit said, no, if you're not going to shoot it, then I'm going to steal it. But she came down over on the sideline over there after she was pivoting, looking to get rid of it. And it'll be back to Russellville with 1:06 left in a running clock. Lady Bulldogs going to go to 19-3 and 10-0 in conference. Their best start in conference in a long time. Here's a deep three from Burke up top. Won't go. Long rebound. Ella Williams has a piece of it, but it's a jump ball. It goes to Greenwood, so Williams will get the rebound.
Oh, Smiley. Yeah. Comes out there just smiling. Knocked to the floor. It don't matter.
Amazing. 40 seconds. Summit into Gray. Here comes Megan Gray across the timeline with her dribble. To Brown. To Summit. Back to Evan Brown, 29 seconds left. Evan with her dribble. Threw it away, but Williams comes up with it. She'll drive in. Floater won't go. Rebound, Willis for Russellville. And now to Court. She wants to push it. 73-39, 16 seconds left. And a foul called.
It's just the 15th foul.
Summit.
So the quarter, I believe, is going to run out before they're able to inbound the ball.
5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that is going to end it. Summit swatted away. Why not one more for good measure? Well, they gave them 9 points in the period. We only scored 9 as well. So 73-39. It was 26-26 there for a minute, as Dr. Smith told you about back in the second period. And then the Lady Bulldogs dropped the hammer and blew out Russellville. 73-39 here. That's 34 points?
Yeah.
And move on to 10-0 in conference, 19-3 overall. Lady Cyclones will drop to 11-9 and 5-4. 19-3. Let's see here. 6, 7, 8. That's 24 points for Fisher. 9 points for Saki on the night. Haven ended up with 5 points. 7 points for Shea Goodwin. 11 for Cartwright. Trusty ended up with 11 as well. Gray had 2 points. Summit scored 4, all in the second half. Would have been 5, but Anna's lane violation cost her that. Summit with another nice stat board, though. 3 boards, 4 assists, 3 steals. Trusty had 4 rebounds and 3 steals as well. Cartwright had 6 boards and 3 steals. Goodwin had 3 assists with 2 rebounds and her 7 points. And 3 assists for Fisher tonight with her 24. Business as usual for the girls. And Ali Saki was our Ronald Reagan Realty player spotlight tonight. She will be throughout the rest of the night as we get ready for the boys' game here in Russellville. A huge tilt for the Greenwood Bulldogs against the Cyclones, and need to pull an upset here on the road and kind of get back on time and see if they can make some noise in the 5A West. But that'll do it for the girls' broadcast. We'll be at home Tuesday for the Lady Bulldogs, and the Lady Pointers come to Greenwood, scheduled for a 6 o'clock tip. Obviously, you never know about this COVID, who might want to run away from who. 73-39, Lady Bulldogs beat the Lady Cyclones. And we'll come back in about 8 minutes, and we will give you the boys' broadcast. Should be a good one here in the Cyclone Arena after these messages. It's Greenwood Basketball on Greenwood Sports Center online and Cool 104.7. All right, baby. I don't know.
I'm doing great.
We're ready, Michael, and you are. Or are we already on?
I don't know.
Oh. Good question.
We may be on.
It wouldn't be the first time. Thank you. Michael, they're doing national anthem right now.
Tonight's final game is a 5A West Conference matchup featuring the Greenwood Bulldogs, coached by Donnie Husband and assisted by Tex Piercy, and your Russellville Cyclones, coached by Tyler Williams and assisted by Shelly Lewis. Now let's get the starter for
Michael?
At guard is
Well, here's the starting lineups for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Caleb Ligon, he's a senior. Number 11 is Sam Forbes, he's a junior. Number 13, Evan Bartlett, a senior. Number 24, Braden Stein, a big senior. And number 14 is Aiden Kennan, the sophomore. The Bulldogs 9-10, but 5-4 in conference play. And looking for an upset here of the conference leaders tonight, Russellville, who's 14-5 and 8-1 in the conference. The Cyclones at home are hard to beat on a normal year. But whenever they've got a quality ball club, it's even worse.
You're saying this in a normal year?
Well, no. Hadn't been a normal year in a while.
Let me give you some scores from around the 5A West.
On the girls' side, yeah. Let's hear them.
Greenbrier loses to Van Buren
Yes, sir.
48-42.
We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Bring it on. Okay. If you're online, hang on just a second. We're getting hooked up on the radio side. Keep working, Boogerhead. We are back here in Russellville. Starting lineups for the boys. Aiden Kennan, the sophomore. Braden Stein, the senior. Caleb Ligon is a senior. Sam Forbes, a junior. Evan Bartlett, the senior for Greenwood. The Bulldogs 9-10 on the season, 5-4 overall. Looking for a big upset here and really sitting in third place now, kind of not really comfortably, but Siloam is 4-5, so we've got a game up on Siloam. I believe that's the fourth place right now. Siloam is. Valonia's between us and Russellville, and they have
Valonia beat Alma tonight, boys. They play the boys first.
Huh.
So Valonia beats Alma boys 64-46. Greenbrier girls lose to Van Buren 48-42. So those are, Greenbrier was fighting there for the fifth seed.
Yeah.
Looking at it, Van Buren not in the conversation. So that's a blow to the Greenbrier Panthers for sure. And we'll see that next week when we go to Valonia. We'll play the boys game first.
Really?
Yeah.
For the homecoming or something?
No, because they I'm trying to remember how it is. Well, they got JV boys, varsity boys, and varsity girls, maybe.
Maybe.
That may be what it is for them. so they play the boys game first because it's going to be back-to-back with the JV.
Interesting. Well, we're ready to go here. Russellville with the opening tip. Grayson Sims starting for Russellville, and Don Ye May, who's their go-to guy, number 1. Number 21's Trey Allen. He had a big night against Greenwood as well. There's Mays. First shot won't go. Forbes with a rebound for Greenwood. Bulldogs are off and running into the front court. And they're home, or road navies, rather, gray numerals. Here's Bartlett now with it. Man-to-man defense. Raucous student section here in Russellville. One of their claim to fame has always been a good one.
COVID doesn't exist over here.
No, sir. Bartlett's deep three from the right wing. Short, long rebound handled by Sims for Russellville. He'll find May down the middle of the floor.
Oh.
What is this?
You're going to call a foul.
On who?
Forbes.
That's a horrible call. Forbes might have knocked it out of his hands, and then they call it on the floor. So Sam's double confused. Wow. So that's Forbes' first foul, first team foul. Going to be a long night for Greenwood if they're going to get that kind of call. Stein high for a big board on a missed three from Sims.
Stein's been playing flexing.
Yeah,
not wearing the sleeves.
That's right.
Second game in a row for him.
They got a little cut-off undershirt on this time tonight. He went just straight no T-shirt the other night. It was fantastic. Bartlett, right wing. Forbes popped out up top as that's a Carter out there guarding him, big number 20. Liggins got it. Now 20's on him. Here's Bartlett now with it to Stein out on the floor. Forbes now in trouble. Double team. Got it back to Stein. Stein skipped past the Liggin far on the right wing. He'll find Kennan. Skipped it over to Forbes. Left wing. Sam out to Bartlett. He'll try to penetrate to the right elbow into the paint. Floater. They're going to say no good on the floor. He went in. 20. It's Caleb Carter's first foul. Savion Brock is their fifth starter. I knew I'd find him in a minute, number 11. Stein's got it out on the floor, back to Forbes off the inbounds. And now Liggin, right wing. Caleb. And a charge called on Caleb. Just a horrible, horrible flop. Golly. Yeah, that's 2 fouls on Greenwood. Whew. No score. I mean, Caleb has his arm up while he's dribbling. The kid just took a dive on contact, and tip your hat to him. That's Allen with it. May tried to penetrate, swatted out of there, back out to Allen. Here's May, left corner. Sets up a 3-ball, won't go. Dime move, nickel shot. Offensive board follow is good for Trey Allen.
That's where Greenwood's got to get the rebound on the missed shot. May is going to be an aggressive player. He's going to try to get his points. Good play here, transition by Greenwood.
Well, they're going to beat a press. You got to move ball movement. They did it with no dribble that time. Good look from Kennan down to Stein, all alone behind the pressure. We knew Greenwood had trouble against the full court pressure. Wow. They called a block on Forbes. The scouting report evidently the officials got from Russellville was that Forbes is one of our leading scorers. Get him out with 2 quick fouls. That's the way I always used to think about it.
Got a home skillet down there.
So Hunter Houston comes off the bench. Poor Forbes has got 2 fouls early. Trey Allen with his second basket. Good-looking touch for him. And it's 4-2 Russellville. Here's Liggin now to Bartlett. Still not across the timeline. Got to hurry, boys. They're going to call 10 seconds. We saw this in the girls' game just in the reverse.
Yeah. Greenwood's got to be aggressive. Cyclones are going to try to speed them up. You know, Greenwood's got to be able to handle the pressure. The scouting report is out. You want to try to speed them up, play faster than they want to play. Greenwood's got to move the ball north and south. East and west here as opposed to north and south.
And here's Day, or Allen rather, drives in, challenge Stein. It's up and off the window, good. 6 points for him. Bartlett quickly into the front court with his dribble. Finds Houston out of the corner. Tried to pitch it into Stein. Allen tried to save it. Stein had turned around and actually threw it, hit him in the back of the head and went out of bounds. Malicious but unintentional, if that makes sense. Cyclones ball, 4:48 to go, 6-2, Russellville leads. If I'd have been Allen, I'd have went and gave Stein a little dap saying, man, sorry about that. 3 ball from the top won't go. Stein got the rebound, and Allen fouls him. Because I can assure you, if the Allen kid comes in the lane hot, He's going to hit the deck.
But you can think, I mean, Stein will remember that.
Yeah, he may pay for that in some not
Yeah,
so
that-
subtle way later.
I'm going to go ahead and give Stein his the first foul. Here's Ligon against this press. Ahead to Kennan. Down to Stein, left corner. Now Bartlett helps out on the wing. Coach Donnie Husband, third-year Greenwood skipper, getting the boys out of the ashes. Bartlett's turnaround jumper not there. Stein battles for the board, can't get it away from Carter. And here comes Allen, and that's a smart move. And Stein was trailing the play. He went to the basket. He has all 8 points for Russellville. It's 8-2.
And he's been aggressive going to the basket. You know May is going to get his.
Yep.
But this is just this is just Russellville being aggressive, going to the basket, knowing that's what you do. Allen has been their offensive weapon so far, and Coach Husband's kind of like Coach Court was in the girls' game. Don't let this thing get out of hand way early. You know Russellville's tough to beat here. Greenwood's got to try to keep it close, continue to take advantage of some things. The problem is your shooter from deep, your consistent shooter from deep, Sam Forbes, is on the bench with 2 fouls.
Yeah, and both of them were horrible calls. Unfortunate in that respect for Donnie and the Bulldogs, but you got to fight through it. You're on the road. You can't possibly expect any good officiating, rarely at home, and for sure not on the road. Here's Houston now. Greenwood against this pressure. Kennan finds Houston. Couple of sophomores play catch. Here they are in the front court. Now Stein left corner. Ooh, Braden tried to go inside, but kind of telegraphed that. Ball stolen away by Carter. They'll find Sims on the other right side. Back down low, it goes to Marcus Jackson. He traveled. It was unfortunate because Carter came down out of bounds on the other end when he stole that ball, and Skippy down there missed the call. It's just about the third one today he's missed. Here's Ligon. Now Houston. To Kennan against this pressure. Back to Houston. Back to Bartlett, now left wing in the front court. Here's Ligon. Caleb's been quiet so far. Everyone has been offensively. Really, Stein's got 2 points. That's it. Kennan up top. Ligon off a pick. 3 ball from the left wing. Off the mark. Rebound to Allen. Here comes Trey. Into the front court. He'll hand it off to
May.
That was Donye May. His first basket. 10-2. Bartlett now. Gets the press. Ligon. Kennan's got it. Top of the key. He'll drive in. It's a bad pass. Tried to get it to Stein. That's on Kennan. Donnie wants another timeout. 3:10 to go. This one's a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Russellville 10, Greenwood 2. It's Greenwood Sports Center online and Cool 104.7. We're back here in Russellville. Cyclones ball. They lead Greenwood 10-2. Tim Terry, Dr. Dutton Smith, Sean Holland. As Allen lost the ball but got it back, Bartlett nearly got the steal. They find Carter. 3 ball up top. Won't go. Rebound. Allen came out of there with it. Houston blocked the shot. And a foul called on Houston. What's going on here? I mean, what game are these guys watching?
There's so many arms in there trying to grab the rebound, and I guess they got Hunter slapping down would be my guess.
You still need to make contact. It's not the motion, it's the contact, I think, according to the old-fashioned rule book. Free throw's good for Allen. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that we're the better basketball team out there on the floor, but by God, we're definitely the best officiating crew. Here's Brent Wilbers checking in.
You mean you and I?
Yes.
Oh.
It's
Brett
the
Wilbers, yeah.
navy glasses that you're wearing.
Yes. Well, that's the good thing about the live stream. Allen made the second one. You can go back and watch it and say, gosh darn it, I swear that Terry kid's a homer, but he's right about all that. Here's Kennan to Houston into the front court. Finds Bartlett left side. That's how you break the press. Now just do something in the half court. We're down by 10. It's 12-2. That'd been a foul on the other end. That would have been 2. Kennan from the left wing. Back to Bartlett. In the corner. That would have been a foul. Here's Kennan. Shot up. Won't go. Ligon with an offensive board is followed. Not there.
That also would have been a foul.
Yes. All right, we'll stop that on the broadcast. Here's May.
Whoa.
He's in the paint, hit the deck, flipped it to Sims. He kicked it out to 3-ball for Jackson, not there. Houston with a rebound. 12-2, Greenwood trying to find some offense. No press that time. Bartlett will bring it across. Kennan now right wing. Hunter Houston pops out. They go to Bartlett. Looking for Stein. Couldn't find him. Back to Hunter Houston. Now Ligon right side. Bartlett's got it up top. Marcus Jackson. Kennan nearly lost it. He'll get it back over on the left side, kick it around to the top. Coach Husband's up, resets the half court. Ligon now right wing. Stein popped out up top. This is my favorite offense. Here's Hunter Houston. And they had it read pretty good, but Kennan thought he got away with it, but it's stolen away, and Allen's up with it. Into the lane. He'll float in there, and there's a touch foul and an and one.
They're getting Bartlett picking
Bartlett.
up.
That's his first, team's 5th. And an and one for Allen. He's got 12 points. He'll get a free throw here. The old-fashioned three-point play. Lensing is checked in for Greenwood. Micah. Free throw's good. 15-2. Lensing has it now for Greenwood. Finds Bartlett in the front court. Evans got to go to the hole. Had numbers. Waits for Ligon. Now back to Bartlett. Minute 17. Hunter Houston now right wing. Pitch it to Ligon at the high post. Out to Stein on top. Shoot it, baby. Here's Lensing. Pick and roll, not there. He stepped through. Bartlett's got it. Coach Husband changing the offense. Here's Hunter Houston. Now Stein. Now what do we got? This one's
May
on
picks up
Gagne
his
May. Oh,
first.
that's good. We want him to foul out. Probably a terrible call. Pennington's the head coach for
Him
Russellville.
and 21.
Yeah.
May and Allen.
11 is Savion Brock. He'll get May in his first foul. Give him a little extra breather here with 54 seconds left. Bartlett inbounds to Stein to Lensing. Now Hunter Houston. Inside it goes to Stein. Big fella's pushed, which is unfortunate. He was fixing to score. That's on Brock. 4th team foul. Forbes going to come back in with 46 seconds to get Hunter Houston. Greenwood needs the points, 15-2. Bartlett will inbound down the baseline, left side of the lane. Into Stein out of that left corner, back to Evan. He'll bring it up top, now to Ligon. Caleb finds Forbes. Sam with 2 fouls. Wanting to shoot a deep 3, couldn't get it off. Here's Stein, now Lensing to Bartlett. Now they'll have to hold for the last shot, which I don't like because you're down 13. We need points. Micah Lensing's got it. That's a bad call. Let's see, he caught it and then took an awkward step.
Trying to pivot.
I guess there we go with Ross Geller again.
Yeah.
Pivot. 22 seconds left. Man.
Well, May play for the last shot. May and Allen.
May might. Yeah, I would have brought him back in. Don't know why he took him out in the first place. I guess it's so he didn't get his second foul. Here's May, little 18-foot jumper. It's good. 4 points for May. It's 17-2. Bartlett from half court. It's on the way, and it's not going to make it. Hell, he played 8 minutes. 17-2. Cyclones on top of Greenwood. Bulldogs got a rally here. At Greenwood Sports Center online and on Cool 104.7. Got an extra chair. We're back here at Cyclone Arena. Greenwood's basketball. 17-2, Bulldogs in a hole. We'll see if they can rally, cut this lead down here before halftime. Stein's got it. Off the inbound to Ligon, up top. He'll hand to Bartlett. Man-to-man defense by Russellville. Ligon into Bartlett. He'll try a little fade and jump. Why not? Here we go. Bartlett's got to be aggressive. I like it. That's what we got to have, 17-4.
Russellville just got too fast. He did a little Bo Jackson there. You see him run up the
on
wall?
Nice. 17-4. Greenwood on a little 2-0 run here.
Hey, you got to take them all.
Forbes back in there with Lindsay. Micah drives in the paint. He'll go right to the basket, foul, and he'll have free throws coming. That's on Sims. His first. Lindsay will toe the line for a pair of free throws.
Linsing just being aggressive, and that's what Greenwood's got to do. Don't sit back and throw the ball back and forth in the backcourt. Push the ball. Go attack the goal. We've proven that opportunity is there, and Linsing takes advantage here, knocks down the first of two.
Lefty. Junior got 1 point. 17-5. Free throw on the way. Nice soft touch. Got them both. 4-0 run for Greenwood, 17-6. 7.5 minutes to go here, second period. May across the timeline for Russellville. That's Brock. Now Allen up top. Back to May, wants to penetrate, stops and pops from 15 feet, won't go. Rebound, kicked out, unfortunately, to Russellville. Here's a travel by Allen. His three won't go. Bartlett's high for the rebound. Wow. And then stolen away in the backcourt.
May pokes it away from behind.
They find Caleb Carter and a bonus basket for Russellville.
Yeah.
Quickly, Greenwood gets ahead of the press, but Linsing loses the handle. And it's May, and they're going to call Ligon on a blocking foul as May was heading for the basket. That's a second on him.
Yeah, just a scrum there for the ball. And unfortunate that Ligon was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And 2 straight turnovers by Greenwood. The unforced errors will just kill you. And that's something they just cannot do. You cannot turn the ball over. This is going to be an illegal pick on number 11, Brock. That's the best call I've seen tonight from this officiating crew. 19-6, Bashirs will come in and get Big Stein. Marcus Jackson will come in and get Brock. He's got 2 fouls. 19-6, Greenwood's basketball. Forbes. Now Ligon, Linsing in the backcourt to Forbes. He'll get it across the timeline to Bartlett. Now we got numbers. Evan goes hard to the basket, up off the window. Wouldn't go. Bashirs had position. He got hammered in the back, but Bartlett will come out of there with it. He'll leave it for Forbes. He'll let a deep three go from up top. It's off the mark. Rebound is cleared out by Russellville. Bashirs giving chase. He'll get there and reach in on a jump ball. Good hustle from Chase Bashirs, who was furious on the other end when Jackson went up over his back. And you don't want to play with a mad Chase Bashirs.
Yeah, I like how you use that chase.
That's right.
It's in the chase.
That's right.
Well done.
19-6. May with it up top. Working on Ligon. He'll leave it for Carter. Now Sims. They work it over to Jackson, right wing. Inside to Allen. And a push by Trey Allen. Him and Bartlett have a little words. Got to get up pretty early to give Bartlett some heat. I've never seen him have to get that mad. Allen toes the line. Yeah. And a 1-1. Yep. Allen's 3 for 3 from the line. Got that one to go. Rattled home. He'll get the backside. Kennan's going to come in and get Lindsay. 20-6. One more for Allen, and it's off no good. Long rebound. Ligon was kind of lazy getting to it, and it cost him. We've seen this a million times as Allen ran down his own free throw miss, jumped up and threw it off of Ligon, and a technical foul called on Caleb Ligon. It's his 3rd foul, and the official's going to finally come over and give Husband a little something. This ought to be a good. will go shoot the free throws. Unfortunate. And made the first one. One more for Allen. 3 fouls on Ligon. Allen makes the second one. So Hunter Houston will check in for Caleb. Coach Husband grabs the boy and says, just hang in there, baby. 22-6 is the score. I'll give you my thoughts on the technical foul here in a minute when next time we get a break. 6-minute mark. There's May with it. Leaves it for Sims. 3 ball on the way, not there. Bashir's again working hard. Couldn't get it as Jackson climbed over the back and took it from him. Here's Allen in the key. Finds Sims right wing. Up top to May. Danye May drives in. Shot up. Somehow didn't get a foul call there. Oh, they're going the other way. And they're going to let... Well, I'm not going to say a word. I have no idea what's going on with this crew. They called a foul on Russellville 5 on the back. That's his first. Who's going to shoot? Bashir's? All right. A 1-on-1 on the other end. The worst part of the technical foul. The official administered it with both index fingers making the tee, not both hands making the tee. I've never seen anything more childish in my life.
So is that what I should start addressing you with? The fingers?
Finger
on the
tee, yeah.
Like double
Yeah.
T?
I can assure you if my dad or my Uncle Earl were here, they would have stormed the court and punched that guy
Wow.
for using both index
That
fingers.
escalated quickly.
I mean, what is that? Just if you're at home listening, do that with your or watching. As Bashir's missed the second one, make that little bitty tee. You gotta get authority with that. Let's tee somebody up. Let's show them how to do it. 22-7. Here's Allen, fadeaway jumper, took a dive, didn't go. Kennan with the rebound.
3-on-2 numbers for Greenwood.
Bartlett tried it from the right side. He's cut off out to Houston to Kennan. He'll drive in, floater. You betcha. Hayden Kennan's first points. Hunter Houston with an assist. 22-9. Day will drive in. Will scoop shot, won't go.
Oh.
And a foul called as Allen's up over the top of everybody. What is this foul going to be? I'm assuming it's going to be on Allen flying over the top of everybody. Coach Pennington's up. He may not be happy. It's getting chippy out there. Let's see what the officials call. Number 5 with another push. That's a second on Jackson. Pennington didn't like it. Kennan's going to walk to the other end. Trust me, Coach, I feel your pain down there, Chad, or Kyle Pennington. Here comes 13 in the game. That's Hayes Vines for Russellville. Also number 10, that's Brett Wilbur's back in for the Cyclones. 22-9. 5:09 to go in the second period. Kennan with a 1-on-1. And it's off. Nope, no good. Jackson high for the rebound for Russellville. Yeah, this game has started off on a bad limb, and it just never gotten good. Either end of the floor. Here's May going to drive on, and what do they call it, the old Euro walk? And it's up and good. 6 points from May. It's 24-9. Houston to Bartlett. Back to Forbes. He'll bring it across the timeline. They try to trap. Kennan finds Houston. Down to Bartlett, right block. Evans got a score. He kicked it out to Forbes. 24-9. Forbes drives, cut off, out to Bartlett. He'll step out, head to the basket. You betcha, baby. Do it every time, Evan. They're not going to defend you. 24-11. Here comes Russellville quickly. Day ahead to Vines. Back to Davion, or May rather. Davion May. Danye May. I'll get it. And then Jackson came out of there with it. He's called for a travel. Go the other direction.
When you started off talking about the technical foul, I thought we were going to get a general lecture about the existence of the technical foul. Now,
I can assure you that's not the official signal of it.
no, it isn't.
Right.
I just got confirmation
Uh-oh.
from one
Travel on Forbes. Yeah.
from one Kevin Heslin
Merlin.
that said Earl and Jerry never gave an index finger tee. If you earned one, they gave you a confident tee.
Full 4 fingers.
I think that's probably from experience,
Yeah,
maybe
right.
from the Hess who's listening back at home.
Yeah. 4 fingers, top and bottom. Make the tee with all 4 fingers. Right and left hand. 24-11, 4-minute mark. Here is Allen. He's had the hot hand for Russellville. That's an air ball. Forbes picks up the rebound, his second. And Sam into the front court to Kennan. Allen wanted a foul, probably was fouled. Kennan wanting to drive to the left from the left wing, out to Bartlett. Coach Husband up, barking signals. 24-11. Greenwood's kind of hanging around here. They thought it was going to be just a complete blowout at 15-2. I guess it's still 13 points. Here's Houston. Tried to go inside. Now Bartlett high post. Evan at the left elbow. Back out to Hunter Houston. Now Bartlett. They play catch here between the circles. Evan spins. Wants to go up. He'll force one. Got it. Bartlett with 6 points. I think he got mad earlier when Allen got in his face. Evan's playing at a little different level right now. Being more aggressive. They've cut the lead to 11. 24-13. Allen got hemmed up in there, and he kicks it out to May. He'll find Wilbers. He'll go to Brock now, right block. The ball swatted out of there.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah. Forbes knocks it out of bounds. They tried to come to the right wing to Donye May.
Not a whole lot of organization on the offensive end.
No.
More like a street ball game.
Yep. Vines will inbound to Brock. Up top to Allen. He'll leave it for May. Comes over to Brock, right wing. Here's Allen, top of the key. Handed it to May. He'll drive in. Floater won't go. But right there for the putback, Savion Brock. That's his first points. 26-13. Kennan in and amongst this press. He'll beat it with the dribble. Go all the way to the basket. Shot won't go. Stein with the over-the-back call. It'll be his first foul. And Wilbers will go to the other end and shoot a 1-on-1. Ninth team foul.
No, it's Marcus Jackson, I think.
Well, he creamed number 10.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I thought it was Marcus Jackson.
But we'll have to wait to see who they say is the shooter. I apologize. I'll jump the gun on that one with this crew.
Well, it'd be tough.
They could have pulled somebody off the bench.
It'd be tough for Jackson to get it. He's seated over there.
Yeah, right. Hey, like I said, you never know. Missed the 1-and-1, but May got a long rebound. It was fortunate, and he went right back up with it. He's got 8 points, 28-13, the 2:28 mark. Houston to Kennan. Handed it to Bartlett. They beat the press. Having a little bit better success against the press of late. Bartlett left it for Stein at the high post to Forbes. Now right corner's Bartlett with his dribble wanting to penetrate. Evan just got a little fire in his eyes. Right or wrong, or whether it helps or not, as Forbes had it knocked out of his hands by Trey Allen. And Sam tried to go in and stop it, and that's got to be that's a technical foul. Allen got up in Forbes' face, taunted him a bit. And that's going to be the second foul on Allen. Forbes is going to have his third. Now, the problem with all this was we went with a 2 index finger technical again, and I can't have it. I can't have any part of it, whichever team it's called on.
Hey, somebody needs to go down there and tell him.
I may go down there and have
Go ahead.
Now, the one thing about this is if they have changed something with the officials, and that's the way you're supposed to do it now, that wouldn't surprise me. He missed the free throw, did Trey Allen, so we'll go to the other end and shoot technical foul free throws. Greenwood will have the basketball as well, and Forbes will probably get to shoot these, and then he'll have to come out with his third foul. I appreciate the hustle. No easy baskets. Now, I did give him an and one.
But he missed the free throw.
But he missed the free throw, yeah. Forbes makes the first technical free throw. 30-14. One more for Sam. Got them both. That's clutch. A lot of pressure there. Student section barking down on you. Lensing will come in and get Sam. 30-15. 2 minutes exactly left. Greenwood's basketball at midcourt after the technical and Trey Allen's second foul. He's off the floor right now. Sims came back in for Russellville. No, I beg your pardon. Vines came in to get him. Strike while the iron's hot right now. They're hot shooters out. Now, May's still out there, of course. Stein, let that fly, baby. Show him about it. Bartlett's got it right wing. May's giving him room to shoot. He's not going to do it. Houston lost his dribble. Back to Bartlett, right wing. Evan wants to drive. He's cut off in the key. Top of the key with it. Crosses through. Left it for Lensing. 3-ball.
Oh, offensive foul on Bartlett.
And Sims drew that one. Bartlett's third foul. Now we're in a little jam here.
Chase has got to come in.
So we're going to be super big this time with Bartlett, with Chase and Stein both in there. Of course, I say that. Bartlett's as tall as any of them. But they'll have to work on who's playing where on the floor. 15-point lead for Russellville, minute and a half to go. Been a fun game. I like action. I like chippiness. I hate poor officiating, but I like the players talking a lot of noise. Here's May. Spins in the lane. Dumped it off to Brock. He's fouled on the way up by,
I think Aiden Kennan.
the officials can't even tell. I thought it was Bashir's. Let's see if they're going to flip a coin. Kennan, yep, good call. Dr. Smith. It's his first foul, so that's the best one they could have picked. One with no fouls. First free throw on the way is a brick that just died on the back iron and fell through. Nice. Savion Brock, he's got 3 points.
The English.
Yeah. And the second one's a little more conventional. I like that. 4 points for Brock. Nice touch for a big man. Good shooting stroke. Brock is a senior. Here's Greenwood against his press. They find Kennan. Aiden will bring it across the timeline to Hunter Houston. Now top is Michael Lindsay. He wants to penetrate. Nobody home. Finds Stein at the left elbow. The big fella shot won't go. Rebound. Stayed up there a minute. Brock drug it down. Here comes Russellville. May down the middle of the floor. Left it for Jackson. 3-ball. Won't go. Rebound. Kennan got up for it. And here comes numbers for Greenwood. Kennan has Bashir's, but goes ahead and takes it himself, and he's fouled and one. Oh, baby, the sophomores. And I'm taking over. Get out of the way. 4 points for Kennan. He'll have a free throw coming.
Number 3 picks up his second.
Grayson Sims, 32-17. There's Caleb Carter back in for Russellville, along with, May was already in there. So here's Kennan for the old-fashioned three-point play. Got it. Nothing but net. 5 points for the sophomore. 32-18. Greenwood stay hanging around there. It's 14. May will walk it up with 38 seconds before halftime, and now into the front court. Hunter Houston giving him some room out there. They're going to try to come over and spring a double team, but he'll get rid of it over to Jackson. Back to May.
Chase is like Saki. His energy is high level all the time.
20 seconds. Danye May back to Jackson. I'd stay over here on May. Let him have the ball. Now they're going to come out and work a pick for May. He's going to let a three go from the top of the key, and it's off the mark. Michael Lindsay up high for it with 6 seconds. Ahead to Kennan. Aiden's got it. 3-ball. Won't go. Chase's follow. Won't go. Oh, close. But it wouldn't go. And the Bulldogs gamey here towards the end, but trail 32-18. A nice 16-point quarter for the Bulldogs. Let me get my score right. 32-18. But they still trail by 14 here at halftime to Russellville. Kennan's got 5. Bartlett's got 6, but 3 fouls. Forbes has 3 fouls, and Ligon has 3 fouls. It's just weird how our best players end up with the most fouls on the road. It happens a lot. 2 points for Stein, 2 for Forbes, 2 for Lindsay, 1 for Bashir's. Let's see, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 for Trey Allen at halftime. He's been the workhorse for them, having as many points as Greenwood. Brock has 4, and Danye May has 8, and Carter has 2. Halftime here in Russellville, and the Greenwood Bulldogs trail 32-18. We'll come back in a few moments and get you ready for the second half online at Greenwood Sports Center, and right here on the River Valley's home of good times and great oldies, Cool 104.7. Yeah, he's heard his. I got a bad feeling that's going to come back to haunt me. He said he's heard similar grumblings up there. What's up, Dad?
We got a minute and a half till it's over. Halftime, so whenever. Give us 30 seconds if you could. And we are back here at Cyclone Arena, halftime. Russellville with a 32-18 lead. Greenwood fought back after being down 17-2 in the first quarter. Went on a 16-point quarter, which, I mean, you think about it. We have 16 in the first, 16 in the second. It's a tie ball game,
Yep.
32-32.
Right.
Instead, that 2-point first quarter kind of dug us into a big hole. And Greenwood trails 32-18.
Yeah.
Foul trouble has mounted for both squads. Caleb Ligon has 3, and he's sitting on the bench. Forbes has 3. Quick fouls for them. Bartlett now has 3 as well. So got a little chippy there towards the end of the first half. Both teams trying to assert themselves. Greenwood not backing down. Just couldn't get shots to go in that first quarter and dug themselves a large hole after 1. And at the half, it's 32-18. Greenwood trails here. Russellville will get the ball. No, Greenwood gets the ball to begin the second half. And Greenwood will have their starting 5 out there. Ligon, Bartlett, Forbes, all with 3 fouls. Stein and Aiden Kennan, the 5 on the floor for Greenwood to begin the second half.
Had to tell the daughter bye. Sometimes you wear many hats, and the kids here.
Get out of here.
So I had to get the
You got to
kid
wear
out
many
here.
hats?
I had to wear many hats every now and then. So Harley's going to, I said, go listen to it and watch on live stream. So anyway, then we'll stay and watch your brother. Well, maybe Swaggy P will get in at some point. All right, here we go. Greenwood working left to right on your radio dial. Forbes has it for Greenwood. And our Road Navies finds Kennan cutting through over to the left corner. Back to Sam. Deep 3 on the way. Off the mark. Bartlett's there for an offensive board and a putback. Bartlett's got 8 points now. Greenwood 32-20.
Quickly, Russellville in transition, get the ball down the floor.
Here's May trying to drive the
Stepped on the
baseline.
baseline.
Stepped on that baseline. Turnover. Let's see if Greenwood can make a 3 here and get this interesting. Cut it to single digits, huh? 32-20. Well, it's going to be a gut check. You see, if the Bulldogs can play cleaner, cut the turnovers out, and show them what a Bulldog heart's all about, see what happens. Here's Ligon up top. Forbes off a pick. Inside to Stein. It's swatted away by Brock. Couldn't get a call there. And May's going to drive down the middle of the lane. Couldn't get it to go. Follow not there. Greenwood battling for the board. And couldn't come up with it. Trey Allen's got his 20th point. Here's Bartlett now against his Russellville press. Ligon to Bartlett. Hustles to the right wing. Stops and pops from 7 feet. He's fouled. No call. Buries his shot. 10 points for Bartlett. Bartlett
Has
playing
been aggressive
possessed.
of late.
Yeah, beautiful.
Not just tonight, but
Yes. Last 4 weeks, he's turned his game up to a little different level. Got to have him if you want to make any noise in the postseason. May has it. Skip it around. That's almost a travel there by Carter, but it would have been if it had been in Lansing earlier. Here's Allen. Hands it off to May. He'll stop and pop from 10 feet. Basket's good. He's got 10 points.
yeah, give him credit because he knew if he the basket. Stein was standing there,
Yep.
so he had to pop the mid-range jumper and give him credit for knocking it down.
Forbes beats the press, gives it to Kennan up through the traffic, and he's fouled on the way in. Like to see him flip it to Stein right there. Stein was waiting on it. Foul's called on Brock. That's his third. First team foul. Kennan's going to get free throws. Aiden's 1 for 2 from the line. He's got 5 points. 2 shots for the sophomore. And you said it earlier, Dr. Smith. Got to make these with the clock not running to hang around, have any chance. Splash. Kennan made it. Got to make these.
Greenwood's got to look back defensively. Lurking back there is Grayson Sims, just kind of seeing if he could catch one, catch the Bulldogs sleeping a little bit.
Second free throws in and out. Carter with a board, gives it to Allen. He'll stop and pop in the lane. Shot up. They're going to get Forbes with a foul. Strange officiating tonight.
That's 4 on Forbes.
Yep. Strange.
He's in kind of no man's land. Allen just went right into him. They're going to call that foul contact every time.
For sure on that end. Free throw's good. And there's nothing I hate worse than bashing officials. But whenever it's bad, I'll call it like I see it. Trust me. You don't hurt me long enough. Yeah. Sean has no problem
bashing the officials.
Well, this isn't like my super job, and I'm not like rated to do it, but I try to stay pretty professional. I just call it like I see it. Here's Ligon. Deep 3 for Caleb. Won't go. Long rebound handled by Sims, and he'll push it for Russellville. Stein tried to pick his pocket, and they'll call a foul on a big fella, and that is not a very smart foul.
He just kept him from getting in transition. That's what I'm going to go with.
This guy's got a – Stein needs to save those fouls for some ground-shaking action down in the paint. And Coach Husband wants a timeout. 38-23.
32nd, I believe.
We'll stay right here then. Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight tonight.
It is what it is.
Allie Saki. She is a senior for the Lady Bulldogs, 3.9 GPA. Plays basketball and softball for Greenwood. She loves math. She wants to teach physical education and health and with an endorsement in coaching at the University of Arkansas Fayetteville, where she will play softball for Coach Courtney Deifel and the Arkansas Razorbacks. She was All-State in softball and basketball for Greenwood. Mindy and Ronnie Saki are her parents. It is what it is, her favorite saying. Abby Glines is her favorite author, and her favorite music artist is Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD. No O.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD. I don't know. Here's Russellville with it. At least Bartlett's got Alan Jackson. We'll get back around to Evan one of these days for our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight. Day had his pocket picked by Houston. Bartlett had it and gave it right back to him.
Allen gave it right back.
And Allen gave it right back to Ligon. Ligon's up and in. That's first points for Caleb. Got to have him getting loose for the second half. 38-25, Russellville by 13. 5.5 minutes, third period. Allen's got it in the soft spot, right baseline. Finds May. He'll let a 3 go. Sure don't need him to catch fire out there. He's got 13 now. 41-25. Here's Bartlett in the front court. Got a pick from Ligon. Had it stolen, and May's on the run. He's going to run out, and a soft layup. He's got 15. 45-25, just like that. Or
43.
Yeah. 18-point lead, just like that. Ligon with it out on the floor. He'll hand it to Houston. Hunter around the top of the arc to Kennan. He'll come from the left wing, back up top to Hunter. Hunter thought about driving, now he does, and we got a...
Oh, they're calling that on Stein?
Wow. Would have been nice if our offensive player would have used that moving pick that was called. He wasn't even going that direction. Third foul on Stein. So now just about everybody on Greenwood's got 3. Forbes has 4. 43-25, and Coach Husband just stoic with the arms crossed. Certainly hasn't liked what he's seen. Of course, from the players, have been a little bit too loose with the ball, but the officiating has been atrocious. Shot not there. Bartlett's got his third board. Here comes Evan. 4:26. Stein cutting down. Evan threw it away. Another turnover. And that's Carter on the run. His layup is good. His 4th point. The lead is 20 now for Russellville. Here comes Bartlett the other direction. Russellville student section raucous over there. I like it. 4:09 to go. They're packed up shoulder to shoulder across the front 2 aisles. COVID has finally got out of the Russellville area. Here's Bartlett. Now to Hunter Houston. Up top, Bartlett. Pump fakes, gets his man up in the air, kicked it to Ligon. 3 ball from the right wing. Won't go. Rebound is Carter for Russellville. He's pitched it out to Sims. Here comes Russellville without numbers. Sims, that's a walk, no call. He lost it. Ligon with the steal. Ahead to Stein.
Oh,
the big fella
big
runs
fella.
the floor. Yeah, nice soft hands from Stein up and in. Yeah, beautiful. 45-27. Houston working on May.
Stein looked like tight end.
Yes. Hey, they may put a little a tackle eligible deal in up there at Pittsburgh State. Throw him the ball, 2-point conversion. May with a shot blocked by Houston. Rebound there, though, for Allen. And not sure. Oh, we got a timeout.
Yeah, timeout,
Russellville called the timeout. The lead is 20, 47-27. We'll stay right here.
30-second timeout. And that's just, I mean, Stein was going to look to somebody to block out. He didn't see that the ball was tipped on the shot. He wasn't there to see that. He was just trying to find whoever he could to block out. And the ball found its way into the hands of Allen. And it's found its way in his hands quite a bit tonight.
Exactly.
And he's there for the reverse layup. Just in the right place at the right time. Or if you're Greenwood, in the right place at the wrong time.
Allen with 24 points tonight, leading all scorers. 47-27. Greenwood trailing by 20, 3:12 to go. They'll have the basketball in the backcourt. Ligon will inbound. Russellville out of the press this trip. And Bartlett will walk it up. Man-to-man defense for Russellville. Their home whites, Cyclones in red numerals front and back. Houston up top. Looking for a cutter, not there. Finds Ligon. He'll find Aiden Kennan. Up top to Hunter Houston. Ligon comes around a couple of picks. He's got it. Now Bartlett's over there. Trying to find Stein. Couldn't get it there. They double teamed.
Oh. Threw it a little hot there. Stein had position. They were trying to lob it over, and the ball just a little bit too far.
Here's Donye May walking it across. And he'll give it to Jackson, right wing. Up top to Sims. Back to May, left wing. Here's Sims, 3 ball. Good. Grayson Sims' first basket. Those are just bonus points. 50-27. Here's Bartlett now for Greenwood in the front court. Left to right. Up top is Kennan. Now Bartlett. He'll drive in from the wing. Not there. Houston wants the ball in that right corner. He's ready to shoot a 3 ball. Couldn't get it to him. Now he'll cut the baseline, and Bartlett will dribble and leave it for Ligon. Caleb into the key, not going to penetrate. Finds Stein. Now Houston left wing. Left it for Big Stein. Ball slapped away. Braden comes up with it. Kicks it out to Bartlett, top of the key. Here's Ligon, right side. He'll drive in. Shot up. That's going to be a block. Finally, that guy's made a call that was remotely close. Ligon's basket's good. He'll get a free throw. As Sims slid underneath Ligon, Bashirs and Lenzinger are going to check in for Greenwood and get Stein and Kennan. Ligon now with 4 points. He'll have a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play and try to cut this thing to 20 and give Greenwood any kind of life. You got to make this free throw. Yep, it's good. Very good. Greenwood's been pretty good from the line here in the boys' game. 20 of 31 in the girls' game, if you're wondering. About 65.5%. 20-point lead for the Cyclones. Sims has it. Leaves it for Allen, who's been good tonight. He lost the handle off his own thigh, but it's going to stay with Russellville. Wow. Here's May. Up top, it goes to Jackson. Now Allen. Into the lane. A little shot off the window. Not there. Rebound, Bartlett. He's got his 4th board. Evan lost the handle, and it's going to go to stay with Greenwood, rather, as it was knocked out of his hands. Minute 26 left. 3 ball be nice here. 3rd period. Coach calling a 3-down play. Let's go. Just work your offense. Get good possessions. Bashirs with it up top to Ligon. Lenzing right wing. Wants to put it on the deck, trying to work on Sims. Can't get around him. Now Ligon. Caleb back to Micah Lenzing. Micah into the key. Charging call. First on Lenzing. Minute 5 left. And Russellville inbound in the backcourt. May has it. with 1 minute left, third period. Greenwood down 20. Russellville leading the conference at 8-1. Greenwood 5-4. Lensing trying to grab. Allen goes up. He's fouled. Missed the shot. Bashir's fouled him. That's his first. And Allen will go shoot some free throws.
Yeah, Allen and May, when they want to get to the basket, they can. I mean, their quickness gets them there.
Yep.
They're unorthodox sometimes when they're the Euro, you call it the Euro walk.
The Euro walk, right?
They're able to get to the basket, and give credit to Allen. He's made his free throws when he's given the opportunity.
If it was legal, it wouldn't have a name. It would just be a pivot in a basketball move. So when you got to name a move, then it's illegal. Like the Harden step back, well, it's a walk, and everybody knows it, so it's got a name instead of just a basketball shot. 52-30. He's playing basketball if it's legal.
Called the Euro step. Nobody likes Euro.
Right, yeah. Bartlett, nice cut. As Ligon went in, found him cutting from the right side. Assist is good, and Bartlett's having a good night tonight. 12 points. Lead back to 20 for Russellville, 52-32. Here's Sims out on the floor. Working off a pick from Allen. Ball stolen away. Can we get it? We do. Bartlett's got it. Here comes Greenwood the other way. 16 seconds. Houston to Ligon. Right wing, Caleb. 9 seconds left. They've got to move now. Caleb trying to drive right baseline. He's double teamed. Lensing. There was that one more you needed to Hunter. Mike is going to drive in, miss the floater at the buzzer, and that's going to be the quarter. We've played 3 stanzas. Greenwood trailing by 20, 52-32. A 20-point quarter by Russellville. Pretty strong coming out of the halftime break. 8 minutes left here. We'll bring it to you after this timeout on Greenwood Sports Center and Cool 104.7. We're back here in Las Vegas. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith, Sean Holland, Ronald Reagan Realty, Player Spotlights, Ali Sock, her nickname. Going to play softball at the University of Arkansas. She's all-state for Greenwood in softball and basketball. It is what it is. Her favorite saying. Abby Glines, her favorite author. Juice WRLD is her favorite artist. Sock. That's Ali Saki, our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight tonight. I should say senior spotlight. Allen traveled. I think they actually called something against him tonight, and they did.
What?
Yeah. So turnover. Greenwood a chance to cut into this 20-point lead, and they got to do it now. We're just trying to avoid a mercy rule. That's one goal you want to do, and the second goal is trying to come back and win the game. Hey, that's how I'd approach it. Here's Bartlett quickly in the front court for Greenwood. They're man-to-man defensively. He's lost his dribble at the left elbow. Hands it to Bashir. He'll kick it out to Ligon. He'll drive in out to Bartlett. Coach asked the guys to play with some heart, I'm sure. Bartlett's shot not there, fading away. And Jackson with a rebound for Russellville. Here comes Allen. Trying to drive. Shot up off the window. Good. Very athletic. And now Houston on the other end. Inside to Bashir's ball swatted away by Wilbers, though. And now May on the other end. Shot swatted out of there by Chase Bashir's. My goodness. Chase said, not tonight, baby. He went up and threw that one into the cheerleading section. 54-32. Here comes Stein and Forbes and Aiden Kennan. Good job from the boys. Bashir's and Houston and Lindsay. 7:13 to go. 54-32. Inbounds goes to Brock. Back to May. He'll let a three go from the left corner. Not there. Beautiful block out by Ligon. His second board. And Caleb's going to push. See if we can get Forbes to hot and maybe bury some threes here. You know they're going to make sure they know he's the shooter. He's got it. Wilbers guards him. Now Ligon, left wing. Caleb, one dribble, back to Stein, little give and go. Stein out to Bartlett, 3-ball, top of the key, splash! Yeah. Bartlett with 15. Stein with an assist, huh?
Yep.
And
off the pick and roll,
right.
didn't try to attack the goal, just found his open teammate.
Allen dumped it off for his teammate, Marcus Jackson, if you're nasty, and he goes up and makes it 56-35. Here's Kennan now left wing. Greenwood quickly, no press, so they can get it down the floor easily. Ligon's 3-ball short. 11's on top of, got to be on top of Stein.
Stein with a foul. They
wow.
caught him with a hook. Saying he held him.
All right, that's Stein's fourth. Mm-hmm. I sure thought that 11 was up over on top of Stein.
Kind of looked that way.
I mean, I guess, so in that respect, just call no call. Let the guy that was going to get the rebound anyway get it, which was Brock. 56-35. High post, there's Brock with the right elbow. Stein working on him. Turnaround jumper's good for Savion Brock. He's got 6 points. Here comes Bartlett the other way, 58-35. Forbes, right wing. Tried a three, thought about a three, goes ahead and drives in around Brock. Reverse layup won't go, and then Sam commits his 5th foul. Be all for Sam tonight. 1-1. 2 points for Sam. Tough night tonight. Had 2 rebounds. Got 2 horrible calls early against him, and that caused him to end up on the bench. And coach is going to get Lensing up. Classic coaching move. You wait and make the official come tell you that it's his 5th foul. I guess the official did. Didn't seem. So Lensing will come in. 58-35. This is a 1-1. And didn't even hit any rim for Savion Brock.
Yeah, you said that was a good touch
I
earlier.
talked so good about his touch and his shooting for him when he let me down. Come on, Savion.
Mm-hmm.
I did earlier. Here's Bartlett.
The jinx.
Yeah.
The announcer jinx.
Hey, he got 6'6". I'm not going to mess with him. I think he had a good form. Here's Kennan with it now. He'll drive in. Bartlett was trying to cut and ran into his own man. That's tough. Now it's May on the run out. That foul should be on the floor. And it'll be a 1-1. No, that's a 1-1. He fouled him on the floor. It was on Ligon for sure. He just wasn't going to let him get a shot off. That's the 4th on Ligon.
They're giving him 2.
Yep.
No possible way. Yeah, I'm sure he'd make them both anyway, so it'd be the same. I mean,
Yeah.
58-35. Yeah. Thank you, Danye, for making that. 59-35. 5:31 to go. Second one's on the way, and it's short, and Ligon high for a board. That's his 3rd rebound. Here comes Bartlett with it. Micah Lensing, right wing. Kennan popped out up top to Ligon, left side. Thought about a deep 3. He'll wait. Working on Jackson all the way to the basket. Layup wouldn't go. Ball should be Greenwood's off of 11. Brock. Hunter Houston up off the bench. He'll join a whole host of Cyclones. Vines and Carter and Sims. Well, Allen comes out, and that's positive. He's their leading scorer, but May is still out there. Stein gets the inbounds off. Little Joe Russell's checked in for Greenwood. Good to see him getting some playing time. Lensing drive the baseline, dump to Stein, 11-footer. Just too hard for the big man. May with a rebound. Here he is in the front court. May shaking and baking. Hands it to Brock. Up top it comes to Sims. Back to May, right wing. He'll penetrate into the lane. Dumped it off for Brock. Layup, good. Joe Russell.
A little suspense in the layup.
Yeah, right. Joe's a junior. Just talked to his uncle a while ago. And if you're from Greenwood, you're going to love this one. David Evans. Got to talk to Big Dave, former Bellwood alumni, as a lot of us were. Great to see him. David's wife is Joe Russell's mother. David's wife's sister is Joe Russell's mother. So, yeah, awesome.
You'll have to run through that again.
Some old Waldron Bulldogs. Amy Russell is sister is married to David Evans, who's from Greenwood. Here's Stein, right
And
elbow.
it's Joe Russell's uncle.
Joe's uncle.
Got it.
Lensing shot up, won't go. Try to get his own board, and Brock's there for it. And here comes Russellville the other way. 4-minute mark, 61-35. Greenwood's not going to get either goal I was hoping for, I don't think. Brock's going to try to drive on Stein. He will make sure it's not an easy basket. And Stein's like, get me out of here. That's my fifth. He's going to foul out with 4 points, 1 rebound, and an assist. Just had to work hard. And Bashirs will check in. Brock will go to the line for a 1-on-1, or was he shooting?
They're going to give him 2.
Okay, yeah, I think he was shooting. 2-shot foul. 3:50 to go. First one's on the way, and it's off the back iron, no good.
You know, the first time these two teams played, Russellville was in a commanding lead, and Greenwood fought back at the end. It was a 12-point ball game, which the score looked a lot closer than that game was.
Right.
And give Russellville credit. They've put the throttle down tonight, and Greenwood, again, starting behind the 8 ball when you're down, you score 2 points in a quarter.
Yeah.
That's going to be a recipe for disaster for you.
Especially against the best team in the conference. Here's Russell, handed off to Kennan, now Hunter Houston. Back to Aiden Kennan. Driving, hands it to Russell, thought about a 3. Joe up top to Hunter Houston. 3:30 to go, 62-35. Lensing, he'll let a 3 go. It's short, caught a little iron. Kennan there for offensive board. His putback is in. Third board for Kennan. 8 points for him. Coach Husband wants a timeout. 62-37. And he'll gather the troops. Dex Piercy, his assistant, out with him.
If you're Greenwood, you just got to flush tonight. Don't let it carry over until Tuesday night when you've got another game that is at home, obviously.
Yep.
You've got an opportunity to win a ball game. You can't let this dictate the rest of your season. One game does not a season make, as we've said numerous times, but you've got to have a very short-term memory, almost like a closer in baseball. You just got to wipe a bad game out of your head and get out and play Tuesday, get ready for Tuesday, and come out and play what we've seen the last 5 games out of the Greenwood Bulldogs, 6 games, if you will. The last 6 games, Greenwood really played well offensively, very efficient on the offensive end, played well defensively, took control of the basketball, took care of the basketball, and those are the things that Greenwood had in the recipe for success. They've got to continue to do that, and you can't let tonight dictate the way you feel about how you've done things this year. You got to overcome adversity and step up and play Tuesday night.
Doc Holt has checked in for Greenwood, along with Jay Wright, a sophomore, and Jay Wright's a junior. Lance Merrick, a junior, is in, and now Joe Russell and Bashirs. So a little look into the future here with 4 underclassmen on the floor. Russellville also has subbed out some players. I don't have half of them on my roster. So I do have Vines. He threw it away. It'll be Greenwood's basketball. 25 I don't have. 22 is Victor Purifoy. And then you've seen 20 and Carter been out there for a little bit. Vines has been out there. 15 is Jaden Berry. So it just turns out 25 is my man I'm missing. Holt finds Bashirs. Pick and roll, not there. Chase is fouled. He'll have free throws coming. Holt, a sophomore. Of course, you remember his old man, Keith. Probably heard of his big brother, the ice cream man.
Or his little brother.
The snow cone kid.
Is that new? You just giving him that now?
That's it, baby. Snow
I
cone
call him
kid.
Savage.
Yeah. Bashir Splash got the free throw to go. 2 points for Chase. 2 for 3 from the line. 1 more for the junior. It's on the way. Rattled in and out. Won't go. Rebound Russellville. Here come the Cyclones. 25 I don't have. Junior Brown, maybe, number 4. He's got 25 on. Here's Russellville now with it up top. That's Carter. Over to 25. He'll hand it off to Vines. There's Carter. That's Purifoy with his dribble, trying the baseline. Dang, Bashir's neck almost, I thought he dog choked him right there, but to no avail. 3 ball on the way. Off the mark. Bashir's high for a rebound. His second board, and he's fouled again. All right. Make your free throws and cut this lead.
Well, it's only the 14th foul.
Oh, I'm stupid. What was I thinking?
We got 3 more before we shoot the free throws.
We'll never
My
get
math's
there.
right.
No.
Wow. I don't know what I was thinking. Here's Russell now bringing it up the floor across the timeline. 62-38. Still with his dribble out on the floor, looking for Bashir to come out and give him a pick. He got it. Now he's double teamed. Coach Pennington's done a good job working against the pick and roll we've had a lot of success with the last few games. He's come off that roll and double teamed the passer and just making it hard for the roll to work. And good strategy by him. Greenwood's got to do a better job of changing it up off that pick and roll and having the guy that gets the pick do something else with it, not wait for the roll. They'll watch film and get it figured out. Here's Holt now. Doc, who was actually born down here, went to Russellville for a minute. With his dribble, double teamed up top, finds Jay Wright. Jay, right wing. Got a pick from Bashirs now to Holt.
I like what you did there. Jay Wright, right wing.
Pick and roll again, up off the window. Good. That's Holt with his first assist. Bashirs with 4 points now. 62-40.
And I like to see that. Use the backboard.
Yes.
That's what it's there for. You got that square. And
Coach Bill, you'd be happy. Got to talk to Larry the other night at the Greenwood game. Good to see Coach. Hadn't seen him in a long time. Looking good. A little bit gray hair. Hadn't changed much besides that. Here's Russellville now working around the perimeter with 1:10 left. Barry has it. Nearly threw it away. Ends up at Vines' hands. Well, give me a whistle. Swaggy P's making an appearance. 57 seconds.
and a dunk.
I'm telling you. Get out there and foul. They working around the top. Goes inside to Barry. He'll working on Bashirs up and under. And good for Jaden Barry. Here comes Greenwood the other way. 40 seconds left. 64-40. And thrown away. Russell. Pass a little bit too lazy. And that is Junior Brown. He's got 2 points. Inbounds comes to Merrick, 26 seconds. Lance looking for a pick. He'll dribble around it. 19 seconds. Here's Wright. There's the pick and roll again. Looky here. Off the window. Chase Bashirs.
Chase is earning minutes for later on.
Yep. And the Bulls had to come back. Couldn't quite get a whistle. They were going to check in. Parker and Hot Rod Blankenship and Josh Terry. 66-42 is going to be your final. Tough one tonight for the Bulldogs. Got behind the 8 ball. Dr. Smith, you said it first off. We kind of went back to what we saw earlier before Christmas, how we dig a deep hole and end up trying to play decent the rest of the way. But when you get behind 15 right out of the gate, it's just hard to come back. And that's what happened tonight for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Got foul trouble early, too. Not only did we not score, but got some key players in foul trouble,
Right.
which are offensive threats for us. Forbes, Ligon. Ligon getting that technical early also cost him some time in the first half, which Greenwood made an attempt in the second quarter, tried to get back in the thing, got an opportunity where you said if we made a 3, we were within 9.
Yep.
And that's a whole different ball game. But give Russellville credit. I mean, they're 9-1, 10-1 now in the conference for a reason, 9-1, whatever they are in the
They'll be
conference for a
9-1,
reason.
yep.
They're the class act of our league, of our conference. And Greenwood tried, gave a valiant effort, just dug themselves too big a hole, and kind of the story of Merlin's life. Dug himself too big of a hole and trying to dig out of it. And at some point, you got to just put the shovel down and quit digging any further. And Greenwood just got down 17-2, and from that point, it was very difficult to try to climb back
You
in.
talking about Merlin Heslin?
Merlin, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he outkicked his coverage with his wife, so I think he dug out of that hole pretty quick when he married the former Christy Cathy.
Yeah, the cup holder. That's what I call her, the cup holder. Long story, but I'll tell you that another day. But I know they're back listening. I know Caleb McClure was back listening back at home.
baby.
He texted me and
Yeah.
said, for the record, he's never been teed up that way or thrown out
Right.
of the game.
Oh, yeah, it's just
so
wimpy,
it
just
just kind of goes
wimpy.
back to
Yeah,
your
yeah.
statement. I hate to kind of keep beating a dead horse, but
Oh, yeah, that's no big deal. 28 points for Trey Allen. Ron Nelson was listening tonight, too. Appreciate him tuning in over in Virginia. But Allen had 28 for Russellville, 9 for Savion Brock, 16 for Donye May. That's really the 3 guys that put the dagger on us. Greenwood, a nice night from Bartlett. He had 15 points, was very aggressive on the offensive end, and you'll get that if you can get there. You know, we've had one guy do it every week, but when those nights we have 2 or 3 do it, then it works out pretty well. Evan also had 4 rebounds. 8 points for Aiden Kennan. The sophomore just continues to play well and doing his job in the starting lineup. 6 points for Chase Bashirs off the bench. He was pretty good there towards the end as well and had a nice block shot, a couple of boards. Played really aggressive. 5 points for Ligon. Stein with 4. Forbes only with 2 points, a couple of free throws. And Micah Lensing had 2 points as well, just a couple of free throws for the junior. 66-42 is your final score. And the Bulldogs drop one here in Russellville. They'll drop to 5-5 in conference and 9-11 overall. The Cyclones move to 15-5 and 9-1 overall. And it doesn't get any easier for Greenwood.
Who is their loss to?
In the conference?
Yes. Who do we have that?
They got beat by Valonia at Valonia in overtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right. That's
Greenwood will head that way next Friday, but huge one. Tuesday night in Greenwood on the boys' side for sure. A must-win for Greenwood. As the Van Buren Pointers come to town, a team that just beat us a couple Saturdays ago behind the hot shooting of Avery Salisbury. He single-handedly kind of broke our back, but we only lost by 4 at their place, so a game we need to win to stay on pace. And long as the Mountain Home doesn't mess things up, that's another story for another day. We've got to win these games just in case that we get to play this regular season and then go right into the state.
Right.
Ladies won the night, 73-39 in the first game. They go to 19-3, 10-0 in conference. Russellville Lady Cyclones dropped to 11-9 and 5-4. Dr. Smith, appreciate it tonight. Good job as well. Mr. Holland, always a pleasure. Thank you. Good job as well, doing a little adage analyst and some filming for us. Good job on the clock tonight, Dr. Smith.
did a fantastic job.
I mean, it's there.
Yeah. Mr. Ferris made us sound so professional back in Fort Smith. Appreciate Michael burning the midnight oil for us. Appreciate the Greenwood Basketball Booster Club for getting us on the air and helping pay some of the bills. Okay, we'll see you Tuesday night. Van Buren Pointers coming to town. If you can't be there, we're on Greenwood Sports Center on Facebook and YouTube. And we'll be live back over on the Sports Hog Tuesday night, our sister station, 103.5. But right here on Cool, appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, every morning, 7 to 9, Tommy Street in the Cool Morning Show. And Sunday nights, the Happy Larry will be on there from 6 to 12. Your all request music hours. So check in to Larry on Sunday night. Tell him I sent you. All right, we'll call it a night from Russellville. Ladies win, Bulldogs lose here on the road. And we'll be back Tuesday back at HB Stewart. For all the guys, I'm Tim Terry saying so long. You've been listening to Greenwood Basketball on Cool 104.7.